You get that bite and the nigga butt and then big gun that boat.
En commentaar on your shot.
Zie je banden het bagan is in de dakado bugana.
Shim. Boom, bada, boom, 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 boom.
Masca biga.
Me knock, me fuck it, Joy, get it.
Saki. Shim.
Do. No, do.
Je manca emotion.
Shim. You. Yee.
Dat is dat biefstukje die? En die bonus niet bij de black chicken.
Na big sticky ding. Is een boe. Zijn sticky ding.
Boe sticky
no stout.
Spancho e du toilette.
Abes ex-meniono.
Bresta ga must dus Barati tree. Barati tree. What is
Babitri of Babuto? Babitri.
Okay, did I most do today we do that can do? No to da moto, no da moto propola but
Shim.
Do the OPP, do the OPP. You got OPP.
What the hell are y'all niggas talking about?
We speaking football. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Kraig Facts, man. We made up our own language for the show.
Yeah. What's happening?
Bitch, man. Never been done in podcast history.
We were just speaking Craig's nose and niece.
Now, do me a favor, rewind the show and put on your where do the words subtitle and see what the fuck that shit says. It's gonna be question marks the whole way across.
For the fat people who gonna swear, y'all gonna
Man, my nigga, man.
I ain't got no more rocks.
Y'all tripping, man.
He just dropped out. He knows what this motherfucker
Ass rags.
ain't no telling what it is.
They can't even pass out ass rags.
Make sure they're not crunchy.
How you
Y'all
gonna,
don't do a good thing, y'all still found.
man?
Fuck y'all.
How you gonna dry the windshields, my nigga?
I'm gonna hire you to come breathe on it.
Grown ass man.
Whoa. And you got an excess heat coming out your mouth.
Hey, you finally came out the house looking decent at least, man. Nigga cleaned up. Nigga cleaned up. You got a wind up and shit?
Didn't you notice?
Man,
Boy, right.
show Saturday, man. Tickets going like crazy, man. Only a couple spots left, man. Make sure y'all buy these tickets. We're going to have fun on Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Saturday.
April 9th, man. We appreciate y'all's support. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, a couple of them sold since we've been up in here.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all get y'all tickets at midnight, because I know niggas waiting on that direct deposit. So as soon as midnight hit, get y'all. We almost out, so get y'all's at midnight 01.
And for the niggas who ain't got their cash yet, call us with that EBT. We got that half on it, man, on them trip. We're taking that, man. Y'all come on with it.
I get that charger Brazil. My phone about to die, man. Anyway or no? It'll be dope if possible. Oh yeah, I got one. Never mind, I got one.
I'd have just pulled that one up out the hoop.
Is it possible to really love your stepchildren? Like for real?
Yeah,
Like,
I believe so. Yeah, hell yeah.
It depends how early they became your stepchildren.
Not even. They got to be good like Cinderella.
They gotta be nice.
Any nigga with newborn stepkids is a bitch ass nigga.
Oh, newborn. Yeah.
You a stepdad, you got a 1-year-old and a 6-month-old.
Ooh,
She's a widow.
I say if you got a stepkid and you ain't got nannies, you a bitch ass nigga.
Oh wow.
Yeah, straight up. I mean, you just got with a punk for nothing.
You hired nannies. Why you need nannies with a stepkid?
Because that means if I'm fucking somebody who got kids already, she better be rich. That's the only way to explain it.
So you ain't gonna. You're not trying to struggle with somebody else's woman.
I can't be fucking on some woman and seeing this kid reminded me of when she was hotter, younger, and another nigga had that before me. I can't have that constant reminder. You know what I'm saying?
Why can't you get over it, Blaze?
Nigga, because I guess it's my number one complex. I just can't get used to no other numbers, man.
You do know that.
What?
A lot of your bodies, you wasn't there first. Like that's.
I'm talking about
Being
not
a
first.
stepdad.
I'm talking stepdad. That's a permanent loss. That's a permanent loss. But it's hard to get with a woman knowing that you will never ever be number one.
Maybe being on 100. How you feel about being a stepmom?
I feel like it depends on the situation. So you meet the kid and they're treating you cool and you guys can find a way to get an understanding. They respect you. You respect and love them. Let's do it. But some of these kids, they on their mama's side. They like, I don't like her. And everything you say, they making faces, talking smart, giving you the finger saying they didn't and playing games. And mommy, Mimi don't like that.
Would you leave a man because of how his kids act?
Well, I would see if we could work that thing out. If I'm loving my man, and let's figure this thing out. But I'm gonna let him know, like, hey, your kid, having a little problem. So maybe we need to sit down and get an understanding, or how can we move forward with some respect? Yeah. You ain't gotta like me and love me, but you gonna respect me up in here. Yeah. You feel me? So we need to call your mama up and get her on the phone and figure out what are you feeding the child that the child is coming here so ignorant. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to come in here with respect because you want your kid to get respect. So if your kid acting like that in these streets, you know what happens, right? So let's keep it smooth all the way.
What stepkids got to realize is you can't be a hater on your mama. Just because that's your mama don't mean she don't. She needs pint. And I'm just keeping 100. A lot of times kids don't understand that women have sexual urges and they run men off and they're not held responsible for it. Some kids are haters.
Right.
Real spit.
Oh yeah.
Some sons don't want their mama getting dick because secretly they want their mama.
Edible complex?
What is it called?
Is that the Oedipus complex?
Is it Oedipus?
No, is that the that Sigmund Freud? It's that Freud? Yeah, Oedipus complex. Yeah, Edible complex. Yeah.
You niggas tripping.
He said I'm tripping.
Well, that's the thing. It's a subconscious.
Go ahead, buddy.
It's a very small thing. I don't know no niggas who they want their mama in the sense that they want to be they running shit. You know what I'm saying? So they want to play that game as long as they can. They punking mama for all the little change in her purse. They want her for that. I don't think.
Here's where I've seen that. In my years working with children, I've seen that a lot. And it usually comes when the mom treats her son like her little boyfriend.
Yeah.
You're the man. And you have a lot of moms, and this isn't to judge you women, this is to change your behavior.
We just talked about it before we got on air, Blaze.
Yeah.
Look, when a woman is rewarding a young boy who hasn't appropriately earned what she's giving him, she's pushing him in that direction.
Yeah, straight up.
It's straight up and down. Now, when I say a young boy that wants his mom, it don't necessarily have to be sexually, but he could be consuming too much of her energy.
Right.
A man needs to learn independence, and that's something that a woman can't teach him because women are nurturers. So when you have a man a man in your son's life, it has to be a man that knows that.
Absolutely.
You feel because what will happen is if you date a weak man and he allows you to do weak things with your son, that's going to reinforce the bitch nigga in him because he gonna see you being ran by her and her running the show, and he gonna think being a hoe is a good thing to be.
Man.
And your kids ain't your counselor.
Right.
A lot of these parents, they little 12-year-old sons, they be talking to them about their breakups, and about their boyfriends, and about their life. Like your kid ain't your counselor.
Nah.
Let your kid be a kid. Your kid shouldn't be counseling you through your rough patches in life.
Let me ask y'all this: are stepchildren forever?
No.
Like, no, not you, Lee. Y'all break up, but this has been your stepchild for a while.
It depends. That shit depends.
What about step siblings? That's
That's different.
what I'm saying.
You can fuck those. So I mean, it happens every day. In Africa, it's regular.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of stepchildren in Africa. Fuck out of here.
It ain't no breaking up in Africa. It ain't no divorce.
That's not normal at all.
It's all about relationships. It's all about the relationship with that family, with that person. Because if that relationship is solid, it's gold, maybe the kid even think the other parent is dumb. Who knows? Right. It's some real kids out here to say, hey, I love you still. You know what I'm saying? You was there for me. But then there's these other families, and maybe they weren't that solid. So you're going to divorce the whole family? F all of you. You feel me? But the ones you love, you might talk to two of them and not the rest of the family because they was real. Right. It's all about energy, solid, and loyalty. What side you choosing? What's happening?
Go ahead.
So back to Snap's question. So if you break up with the girl, y'all still communicating and helping out with the son, the stepson?
I'm about helping out here.
I think you should. I think you should. Because if you were a sucker in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Keep that suckerism going, man. Don't try to switch up now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm breaking up with the whole family.
Yeah.
And sometimes the blended family can be a beautiful thing. I've seen it happen a lot. You know what I mean? It'd be a lot of people that do. You know what I mean? They get together.
We're talking real life.
Like I look at my family. I'm in the blended. I'm the only one my parents had. My dad had my brother. My mom had my sister before I was born, and before they got together. And my mom had a rule in the house: we family, and that's how it's always been. I didn't even see my brothers, my half brother, till we just started this conversation. Mm-hmm. Like I was like, damn, my sister, they really are my halves, but we have no concept of halves. Yeah, Pops came.
Well, half and step is different.
Yeah,
the step, the step is like when you marry someone who already has
no blood relation.
Yeah, no blood.
So your brother and sister, they steps.
Yeah, they steps.
But you ain't.
I ain't step. And then them two, they're extremely close. And my dad, when he had my sister, was like flat out like, look, either you gonna call me Dwayne, you can call me Dad, call me whatever you want, but it ain't gonna be no back and forth. And then he sat her down and showed how he raised her. And was like, is the person you call your dad, is he doing these things? And he let her make the decision. And ever since then, like my sister and my dad are like, you would think that they're blood, and you would never know.
Well, respect level.
This isn't the daughter of your mom and the son of you.
My dad had a son. My mom had a daughter, and they got married. Mm-hmm. And then they had me.
half.
So
they're not steps.
They're steps from each other.
Oh, from each other. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about have they ever beefed?
Nah, like my sister and my brother are hella close.
Like my mama this? No, that's my daddy. That's my daddy.
Like
wait, how old were they when they
my brother
got married?
They were 4 and 5.
Yeah, see that age.
But my brother still lived with his mom until he was 12. So so he didn't move in with us until He was 12. My sister was 11.
Wow, so that means when the stepkids are in line, that means the father's on point.
The father's
Pops,
on point.
man, Pops that type shit.
You know, I have a step family, and actually, they treat people in that family treat me better than people in my own biological family. Some of them, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean they have the family. Like genuine familyness. You know how some families, they really come together and it's really about that family. You rarely see that in a lot of families. Not even in different parts of my family, I don't see it. Right. So I think that family is who you make it. Some people, you tighter with them than you are with your own blood relatives. You feel what I'm trying to say? I got friends that got my back more so than somebody I thought in my family had my back. Right. Not to put my family down. I love my family, but it is what it is. Yeah. Who respects you and have your back is not only always blood related.
How do you teach a child that isn't yours to respect you?
By actions.
Show
respect. That's the only way it goes.
That's it. That's it. Action. My pop did what he meant when he said it. Said what he meant. So my
just starve him.
Yeah.
How that feel? I'm saying it could be different.
But
you want to act a fool.
You acting up.
That's why being homeless to Odo ain't shit today.
But that be happening, man. Shit. At my old jobs, I would see it. I would see kids, the mom treat one different than the other one based on her relationship with the father.
Yeah.
And then they be the parents that be causing division. Them kids that they would have me come in and work with behavior because the brothers are fighting.
Right.
Then you sit and ask 2 questions. Mama's starting all this shit because the way she treating them. Well, and this little nigga jealous.
It ain't even about the way she treating them. It's who she is. Because if she already got 2 different penises and 2 babies out of these 2 different dudes, she halfway ain't shit as it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just. I let you go with that.
Yo.
You trying to defend their mamas.
She ain't shit.
3 kids, 3 different baby daddies.
But you know what?
Barbara might be.
Is it Barbara?
Now that's Ebony right there.
Ebony might be a piece of shit.
Ebony might be.
Barbara didn't have multiple kids, but
Your mama could not be shit to everybody else and be something to you.
that's very true. That's a different problem.
Just keep it 100.
A lot of motherfuckers can't do that though. They can't say. I've dealt with dudes like that. I've dealt with girls like that. If it's they family you're talking about, they can't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? They all good. I don't give a fuck who it is. My brother, my sister, my mom. Oh, that nigga's a damn fool. Yeah, he is. He's a motherfucking fool. You know what I'm saying? That bitch ain't shit. Yeah, she ain't shit.
If you ever been waiting on your father to come and he didn't show up, it's your mother's fault. Unless she was raped. But she sat down and she chose that nigga.
She chose that nigga.
It was her choice.
Right.
That brought you into the world.
Right.
And as soon as you respect that, you'll be a better child to your mother because you'll know what she needs.
Yeah.
She needs somebody in her life that is stable, that is making great conscious decisions. Now, there's the rare case, if I had to put a percentage on it, I'd say 15 to 20% of women may be with a guy who was a nothing-ass motherfucker. Everything started off regular. I'm not talking about those type of situations where a nigga just crazy or, I'm not talking about those. But I'm saying in most cases, if your daddy ain't there, it's because your mother ain't shit.
Right. She got the coldest tools in the world.
And if she don't sit down and tell you that your father not being here, if she don't sit you down and tell you as a mother that your father not being here is not your fault, it's hers, then your mom, I don't know what to tell you. But when you get old enough to understand that, because a lot of kids are running around here thinking it's their fault that daddy ain't there.
Exactly.
Moms ain't sitting them down telling them, you know what, I chose the wrong nigga. I'm sorry, baby, but this is what we can do.
You know what that will require?
That's a good conversation.
That will require accountability, and not a lot of women have that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point, man.
Not a lot of people have that, man.
But you, Blaze and Kraig, y'all saying this, when it comes down to it, it comes down to communication. A lot of these parents be going around trying to hide shit from their kids, thinking their kids don't know.
Right.
Kids are smart as hell. They just don't have experience.
Yeah.
But they got the same brain they gonna have when they 50.
Right.
They just don't have the experience yet. So if you bullshitting them, man, that shit gonna come out at some point. Tell them niggas the truth. Because when the kids know the truth, they can rationalize things and they can make better decisions.
Right.
But when they don't know the truth, they make decisions out of anger.
Right.
And when they make decisions out of anger, they make bad decisions.
There's nothing worse than thinking some shit is your fault and it ain't.
That's fucked up.
Man,
Because you be angry and you don't know why you're angry.
Right.
You remember when you first started hooping and your handles was trash? You get frustrated. You try to do a move, nigga take the ball from you.
Yeah.
And then you start figuring the game out like, oh! And then your whole attitude about the shit changed. Like, oh, nigga, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
You gotta give kids that, you gotta give them the truth because those are the instructions for them to do better than you. If you don't, if your kids are doing worse than you, that's because you didn't give them the right instructions.
Yeah, we come from that time and that era though, man. Like the men that was before us, our parents, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You think you smarter than me? Motherfucker, he's supposed to be smarter than you. We supposed to be smarter than the people before us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They really got a problem with you growing bigger or stronger. If my son ain't faster than me, if he ain't taller than me, he ain't richer than me, I didn't do my job. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you're supposed to have
Shit,
it.
my dad would always, my dad would always tell me that shit. If you're not better than me, I can be a great man. My pops is a great motherfucker.
Right.
If you don't exceed what I've done, then I fail.
Right.
My pops been
Straight
telling me that since I was 5 years old. So
Damn.
I've always said, okay, I gotta be better than daddy. My daddy's fucking the man.
They go to the hotel.
Yeah. So look,
So I gotta be bigger than that.
Yeah, you got own buildings.
so on the other side of the fence, though, are you supposed to tell the kid the truth?
Yeah.
Meaning like that, like if you, like you said, the mom or whoever don't sit you down and tell you whatever.
You talking about pops?
Does
Yeah,
pops come down and say, well, this is who your mom really is? Or do you say,
He's
you
not
know
supposed
what?
No,
He's not supposed to throw
I don't want you
moms
to
under the
look.
bus.
That's what I'm saying. You don't want them to look at both parents that way.
No, but
so.
you're supposed to tell him your truth.
Yeah.
Your part of the deal.
Not even your truth. You're supposed to tell him the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people get caught up trying to tell their kids what to think when really what's important is how to think. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you give them the tools, they figure it out. Son, listen, when you make a decision, you go through these channels before you make that decision. So you know the outcome, you know the possibilities, and whatever you do from there, they'll be able to take that same equation. So the reason mom's full of shit is because she didn't think that through on that. You said it. You know what I'm saying? You give them the tools, man. They figure that shit out on their own.
See, the thing about the truth is what you choose to believe. So that's why I agree on the point is, not what to think, but how you think. But the problem is like, I feel like you don't want to guide them too much on what to think. You know what I'm saying? You want to because in life, once they don't have your guidance, they're going to have to figure shit out on their own. So it's like, how as a parent, Blaze, or whoever else is a parent, how do you impart the right type of wisdom on a kid to where when they're not around you, that decision making is clear?
Well, that's what I just said. When you teach them how to think, that's universal. That goes all the way around. When they know how to deal with a problem, when they know how to deal with adversity, when you teach them how to deal, how to recognize these things, you know what I'm saying? Then they can plug that in any equation in life. Right. You know what I mean?
Shit gets foggy sometimes, though. Especially as they get older and feelings come into play. They're dealing with women. They're dealing with friends. A friend may steal from them. They want to fight. It's like, how do they make clear decisions? You know what I'm saying? Because at our age, we can say, you separate yourself from that emotion.
Yeah.
That don't mean shit. But as a kid, you're going to get into a couple situations before you understand you are emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Throughout their whole life, you should be giving them hints. Like throughout their whole life, you should be giving them hints so that they can come back to when they get in spaces and times where they don't know what to do. They can always go back to those key moments and bring them back to where they need to be.
My pops used to always tell me, everybody ain't your friend, nigga.
Real
He been
talk.
telling me that since I was 6 years old. I can spot when a motherfucker is not really my friend. And still hang with him and kick it and all that. And I used to see people who I know, they don't know that this motherfucker don't really fuck with him like that. They think that they don't know this is a show. There's something else behind that. But I never really got caught up in that because I can love you and not be your friend. I can care about how your life ends up, contribute to your life, and not be your friend.
Right.
How do people? How can somebody develop that ability?
Through knowledge of self.
That's it.
Because if you don't know yourself, you're gonna melt into whoever else is around you, and you're gonna pick up their energy, And that's why you ever see these people, when you around them, they one thing, but when they around their other sets of friends, they something else.
A whole nother
And,
motherfucker.
and then they keep switching up no matter where they go. These are people who have zero sense of self. And when a person don't have a sense of self, they up to do anything to you. And then so you got to understand that. So the way to not be that person is to know who you are and accept who you are, the good and the bad.
Niggas that have nothing to offer want to be everybody's friend.
Oh
Everybody their best friend, buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause that's all they got.
Yeah. What's up, brother, man? They're trying to come out there offering shit. Man, I'll get you to the club next time we go somewhere. You know, just give me a call. I'll get you to the front door. Like,
They always vying for position. Nigga, ain't no position to vie for, nigga.
Not here.
You just create, nigga. I fuck with niggas that create.
Right.
Yeah, straight
Now I
up.
fuck with niggas that create. Period. Point blank.
Get
If
it
you
up.
creating something and you manifesting, that's the type of people that I fuck with. So players got on the blue blockers of the truth.
Hey, niggas who ain't got shit are the ones who will help you lose it all. Facts.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Those are the niggas that'll help you fuck it all off because they ain't got a motherfucking thing.
They're
You know
trying
what
to tell you it ain't that bad.
You got little ass money for it. Don't you, nigga? It's only $36. You got only, right?
It ain't nothing but a bullshit ass company, man. Fuck that. My nigga, you sleeping on your mama's couch right now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
Yeah.
who ain't got shit to offer always say this. Look, don't tell nobody I told you this.
Vying for that
They
position.
whisper, ain't nobody around.
That's called metaphysic handcuffs.
Break that down.
They're trying to keep you locked into a certain position so they can make another move.
Right,
Either
before you
step in
move.
front of you or get ahead of you on something.
Right.
Yeah.
So they lock you into a frame of thinking
Right.
because they trying to beat you.
Right.
Hey, if you look, I'm gonna tell you something. If you got some shit going on in life, you ain't trying to beat nobody but your motherfucking self.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday, nigga. I'm not trying to beat those blades. I ain't trying to one up no nigga. None of that shit. You gotta really pay attention out there to motherfuckers that don't have nothing to offer because I'm telling you, they make it seem greater than it really is.
Yeah.
Straight the fuck
You
up.
know, they got every pair of Jordans.
And we ain't seen them
I'm
yet.
talking about even the fake ones.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, their favorite Jordans are the fake ones. Because it reminds them of themselves.
Oh, Lord.
It ain't nothing wrong with Jordans, but there is something wrong with thinking that they make you better.
Right.
Yeah, that's the problem when people.
Right.
That's another thing when you see people who they base the value of themselves and other people on what they drive, what they wear, what house they in. That's somebody that has an extremely low value of themselves. Because if you live in a $50 million house, you gonna sell yourself that short?
Right. Right.
Hell no, you not.
And
Right.
if you know who you are, you know. And a goddamn piece of thread don't mean shit when it come to me, nigga.
Nothing.
So you can still have that warming party, you know, at your doghouse. We'll all come through.
Shut your dirty ass up. Obey.
Yeah. No, but it's like Dewan said earlier, though, man. It's all about educating them knowledge, man. You know, sharing shit with them because that's the only way you get through. When you teach your son or daughter, your kid shit information like that, that's priceless, man. You know how to spot the bullies because I don't know how to spot the people who really need it. See, I came up in the hood.
You was the bully.
Nah, I wasn't never the bully. You know, that was never my thing because actually I was bullied, which is probably why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't like that. You know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
bullied too, early.
I wasn't physically bullied because niggas couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know that
But I went to for example, I went to school in the Valley. So it wasn't a whole lot of black kids out there. Yeah. So I was emotionally bullied, and you know what I'm saying? They make us feel less than. And then when I get back to the hood, you know, my family, they you think you better because you know what I'm saying? You talking white.
Yeah.
Why I gotta be talking white? Because I know how to enunciate my words, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Using words like enunciate.
yeah. You know what I mean? So I remember telling my son, man, you ever seen one of these kids at school, talking bad about some other kid about his shoes or something? That's the kind of shit that had me sock you out when I was growing up. But I would tell my son, look, that dude don't need his ass whooped. What he really need is a hug. You know what I'm saying? And don't do it in front of everybody. When he finished mouthing off, pull him to the side. Hey, bro, everything cool, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got an extra sack of cookies in my backpack, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you need it, that's what he really need. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You gonna break some niggas. You gonna break some niggas down out here. You know what I mean?
I remember my dad used to like when we go places, he'd always like tell me not to be walking around looking naive and with a big smile on my face. You know what I mean? Because when it comes down to it, people look for victims, and don't ever make yourself a victim.
Definitely.
And look at people and read their body language.
Yeah.
And my dad would just sit there and tell me what you think he thinking. We would just look at people watch.
Yeah.
And then when we watch TV, my dad would always tell me to read between the lines. What are they saying?
Right.
Not what they saying, but what are they saying? Subtext. And my dad put my mindset in a way to where I was always reading the situation, not necessarily what you're saying or what you're doing, but really how you treat me and what you really saying between what you're saying.
And I also think, I feel that, like I also think parents need to talk to their kids, communicate instead of telling them shut the fuck up.
Man,
you know,
say that again.
I didn't go through that.
Like I've been places or I've seen it where the kid actually be right, and the mom be like, shut the fuck up, you just a kid, like stay in the kid's place. It's like, but damn, or if they going through something at school or something like that, you like really communicate with the kid, because they like, for me and my daughter relationship, I actually talk to her. If she pissed off or mad, what's going on? What's happening? Like, you know what I'm saying? I actually communicate with her, you know what I mean? She don't get disrespectful, but if she's going through something, she'll let me know. We'll figure out how to deal with it, you know what I mean?
So when you bark at her, she bark back?
No. And for those of you who need help with that, breakthroughas.org. I have webinars already up teaching y'all how to communicate with y'all kids. So if y'all want to know how to do it, I wrote a book on this shit, and I do personal family coaching on this stuff. And so if y'all need help on how to do it, hit me up on breakthroughas.org.
2 pieces of advice, one for a woman, one for a man. First for a man, never argue with lesbians.
Because you ain't gonna get the pussy.
There's no win.
You ain't gonna win, man. You ain't gonna win.
You're supposed to argue with no woman, really, period. But specifically,
Yeah, not women.
don't argue.
Why would we be arguing with a lesbian? Like,
Because what can you gain from it? She wants nothing from you, and you want nothing from her. There's nothing to gain. If there's no harmony, let her yell at herself.
And look how silly that look, right? You arguing with a woman who get up every day and try her damnedest to look like you,
Right.
but say she hates you.
Man, stop being so hard on the Bush.
What do you look like arguing with her?
hey, Aldo, you ever argued with a butch?
I have argued with a
And lesbians never argue with a man because you can't whoop him. So if you're dealing with an unstable guy, you're putting yourself in danger.
Definitely.
And I want to protect you because I love you.
Straight up.
2 people that can't gain anything from each other should not be arguing.
Well,
Period, point blank. I know it sounds like some weird advice.
No, I thought about that. I'm like, I can't find nothing. No, that's a good answer.
Never argue. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's because what, like, arguing is a lot of stress, man.
Yeah,
For what?
it really is. My cousin's a lesbian. I love her like a sister. We beefing right now. But because I overheard her having phone sex with another woman. And it fucked me up because when 2 lesbians have phone sex, it sounds like cannibalism. I'm gonna eat you. No, I'm gonna eat you. No, we gonna eat each other.
Whole lot of eating going on.
Go ahead.
Hilarious as fuck.
It's that too loud challenge.
It's that too loud challenge. Yeah, this is simple stuff. When somebody got nothing to offer, you know what they do offer?
bullshit.
They'll offer you other people's business.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to tell you about what everybody else is doing wrong and what that person said about you
Right.
and all the shit that makes them valuable in your eyes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
If you fuck with a group of people and shit's changed and it feels weird and you don't know why, that's because somebody who don't have anything to offer has been offering people your business.
Right,
They
come
offered
on
you
now.
up.
Some big dummies.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like the one you gotta read subtext. When shit changes and you don't know why, and you've been a good person and you ain't done nobody dirty, it's because somebody has been offering people your business.
Ah, that's good. Yeah.
Don't be scared to confront it. Hey, what the fuck y'all acting different for? I'm the same nigga. What's going on? Press them, and don't nobody want to tell you why. Get away from that group of people. Fuck.
Get away. Get the fuck away.
I ain't pressing shit. It's because, like you said, when you know you're a good person, when you know you're doing your shit, you know what I'm saying? I remember, going through different workout spells every 6 days, 7 days. Like, let me go jump on the scale and see what I'm looking like now. You know how often I look at a scale now? I don't at all. And you know why? It's because I'm doing the work. You know what I'm saying? When you doing the work, you ain't worried about the results because you already know what happens when you put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of knowing how to think too. Whenever a motherfucker know an abundance of random other people's shit, that's because they don't got nothing going on themselves.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? When you arguing with your girl and she know all well, you was doing this and I heard you. That's probably why you ain't doing what the fuck you need to be doing for me, because you're too busy all over there paying attention to that shit.
See how
you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Blaze preaching today.
Wait, people with nothing to offer are generally the victims of narcissistic parents.
Damn.
Oh.
Speak.
Okay. In that.
They're generally the victim of narcissistic parents. Narcissists have voids that they need to fill, and they create those voids in their kids, and their kids feel empty, and they generally become people who have nothing to offer because they don't see the value in themselves.
Both parents are just one of them.
It could most of the time. It could be both, but I mean, one. I mean,
usually one narcissist attract. So that's usually kind of how it goes.
And there's a actual syndrome that develops from it, and it's called the imposter syndrome.
Talk about that.
Talk to us.
The imposter syndrome generally happens in people who are raised by a narcissistic parent, and they feel like an outsider. No matter how much they're accepted into a group, they feel like an outsider. So instead of them seeing their value and how it contributes to the group, they create a value. They just make some shit up. Well, maybe if I take you this nigga business, it's gonna bring me to this level.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Imposter syndrome is a real thing. Look it up, Google it. It's some ill shit that a lot of motherfuckers suffer from, and they don't realize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Imposter syndrome.
Imposters.
Yeah, man. That's good talk, Craig.
What you got for us today, Ty?
Oh man, that's a fucked up segue, because
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
What y'all been saying for how long? These niggas ain't gonna make it. Now, Ty, what's up?
So, man, now what's going on is everybody trying to blame LeBron for not letting DeRozan come to the team. But they didn't let Jason Kidd coach the team or Tyronn Lue. Yeah. So now they want to act like, oh, we was listening to LeBron, but they didn't listen to him about the coach. How's Tyronn Lue's team doing? How's Jason Kidd's team doing?
They said
both of them in the playoffs.
Saying the coach.
If he don't have no say in
the lineup.
He said he wanted Jason Kidd or Tyronn Lue.
How about just having this motherfucker take responsibility for the roster he chose?
Yeah. Thank you.
He chose a roster. It's not wrong with just saying the motherfucker.
I know this is
because if they get DeRozan, they don't have to. They get to keep Caruso. They get to keep Kuzma. Y'all trade them guys.
So okay, DeRozan
and fucking KCP.
Cool. Everybody hated on KCP. Wanted to get rid of that motherfucker.
LeBron said he wanted red shoes. How you gonna win a championship? He didn't get the red shoes. Nobody listened to him.
That's how dumb that shit sounded. Just like that. Real talk. That nigga lost.
If they're trying to act like he run the whole show, but they didn't give him everything that he asked for.
Why is everybody asking me?
That's what I'm saying.
Why don't they ask Jenny?
They're not acting anything. They're only just saying what he did. Why can't you just say what he did?
Did you think what he did? Did you think DeRozan was going to be MVP caliber? Because when he was on the Spurs last year, he wasn't out there like that.
But it would have went down like that if he played for the Lakers.
DeRozan would have sucked this year.
He would have averaged 10 points a game.
Exactly.
I don't know.
The whole thing is LeBron's he won't change his game.
Okay, we'd had a better team than we have now.
I don't think so. I think the style of play is dated, bro.
It is dated. It's dated. Every defense is now look. The only way it can work with LeBron.
That nigga combined 3-4 words.
Hate them motherfuckers like that.
shut up like a painting canvas, nigga. But like, with LeBron, he has to, and this no criticism. It's just his game. You have to spread the floor.
Right.
And DeRozan's not a jump shooter. DeRozan's a mid-range shooter, just like Westbrook required. Just like before the season started, I said they won't win because you have two of the people who need to score in the paint and not enough outside shooters. And so, only thing I'm saying is, if you get DeRozan, you get to save draft picks, you get to save money, and you get to keep role players that did work with
Jerry West.
Wait, so
exactly.
Remember when Magic came back after the whole AIDS thing, like 93, 94 season? Remember how outdated his shit was?
Yeah, right. He was
all that shit wasn't working no more.
Right.
The game evolved.
Right.
The game is caught up to LeBron. He's not leaps and bounds better than everybody no more.
And other teams just can outrun him now.
So I'm guessing we're having this conversation because the Lakers are not going to the championship this year.
Yeah, no. If you watch basketball, you'll know.
I just want to know because we asked you on Tuesday and you said there's always hope.
And then they lost that game,
And
so
DJ
now hope's
Augustine-
gone.
So they gone.
Yeah,
They done.
They done. They're eliminated from the playoff
just wanna make
situation.
sure that-
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? You had so much faith in them.
I did.
We-
You're
we
supposed to be a
didn't-
fan. Fan is short for fanatic.
We're not gonna say.
I ain't no fan, nigga. I'm somebody like basketball.
Okay. So
I watched the game.
So all right. So the Laker, all of these Laker greats that we're talking about, we should have kept. People was hating on Caruso and
LeBron fans was hating on him. Not regular Laker fans.
Ingram. We need to trade Ingram and we can get AD.
No.
Y'all didn't want AD?
LeBron sections
I
was
would
saying
trade
that.
Ingram from AD.
Regular
That makes sense.
Regular ass Lakers fans
Nobody
was like,
said to trade Caruso.
Yeah.
LeBron fans like Caruso.
LeBron fans wanted to get rid of the whole
Guys, really. Those, can you say that again? Really? Are we talking about Caruso? He's gonna save the championship from y'all? Is that what we're talking about?
Lonzo Ball.
Caruso.
Caruso had 3 good games.
Exactly.
And he's gonna
Lonzo
save
Ball is top 5 point guards in the NBA now.
Yep.
He
You can't say on the court though.
I mean, but still, he's still top 5. He's top 5 for sure. He would have been an All-Star this year without the injury.
Caruso is
Okay, we traded.
what number is
we
he?
traded Lonzo. We traded Ingram.
They're in the
And
playoffs.
kept Kyle Kuzma and.
He's in the playoffs league.
and the boy from the Knicks. What's his name?
Randall wasn't doing it though.
Was so
D'Angelo
dope
Russell.
as a GM, bro. We never lost in trades with Jerry Buss.
So why
I'm sorry, Jerry West.
And also, because Jerry West and Jerry Buss also understood you don't trade for the name on the back of the jersey. You trade for the skill set that fits around your star. And just because you trade with somebody's name, just got a name on them, it's gonna work.
You want to put the blame on LeBron, but AD has played what 12 fucking games the whole goddamn season. No. Todd. Somebody needs to get tired of playing B because he's gonna get pregnant off of dick riding LeBron. So,
I got you. Go ahead.
it's not all LeBron's fault. And DeMar DeRozan wasn't coming here because the Lakers wouldn't give him that 1 extra year on the deal. He said he wasn't going to come if they didn't give him that extra year deal, and they weren't going to give it to him.
Because
so he wasn't coming. It's all just conjecture and fucking speculation. Fuck out of here.
Sonny came over here. Sonny came over here looking for a fight. That's why he cuffed his shorts.
Why he can't compare to Kobe? Because Kobe would have stepped up and been like, "It's me."
Wait a minute.
I fucked up. So we used to real shit. Now LeBron is a real nigga off the court and one of the greatest ever on the court. But that accountability level ain't on Kobe's level.
It ain't on Shaq's
Kobe and Shaq too embraced all of it, not just the good parts of it.
Shaq.
All of it, bro.
The hell that Shaq went through in the late 90s when the Lakers weren't winning championships in the early 90s. They was booming Shaq in the form, nigga.
Yeah, Shaq played for
on me.
You know where Kobe's ghost is right now? At the gym working on his game. That's how dedicated Kobe Bryant was.
So the LeBron sexuals, but ain't Kobe sexuals. I got it.
I don't understand why none of the blame doesn't go to the bunny. Everybody's on the basketball player, LeBron or Kobe. Jenny Buss, she's the lady in charge. She hires the people to do the job to get the thing done.
She's not doing a good job right now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Listen, I'm gonna say what
Well, she
did.
got a championship, so we can't take
This is
that
what I'm
away.
gonna say. What happened? Look, when you look at the ownership had a decision. Do I make the right move to win, or do I make the move for the money? And when it came down to it, LeBron James is bankable cash in money. You may not win, But you gonna make billions of dollars with it. That's all I say. I say what I say about LeBron on the court. I think he's a punk on the court, faking injuries and shit. But he's still the most underpaid player in NBA history because of the amount of money that he generates relative to what he gets paid is pennies.
Right.
LeBron should be getting paid $300 million a season because he's making the team $1 billion.
Right.
But yeah, go ahead.
What else you got for us, Ty?
All right. Tiger Woods, y'all, is coming back.
Tiger.
Yeah, he's coming back to
That's
the Masters,
a whole lot of tigers, man.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
You wait to say that shit.
Think about Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger Woods, man. Y'all niggas don't know about golf, man. It's all good, man.
Wait, this nigga didn't he come up the cliff last year?
He back.
He's in the Masters.
He playing for the first time in 7 months. 17 months, man.
He almost died. He about to go for it.
Ty got on his Tiger Woods shorts today, man. Them was golf shorts. The knees out.
Take the glasses off X-ray, man.
I noticed Blaze likes to point out people's upper parts of their knee. I don't know why he paints to the upper part of the knee.
Shut your ass down.
Shut your ass down. Nigga, fuck y'all.
That nigga just made up a body part. The upper part of your knee.
You mean the knee?
You know that section.
All that's
All that's
the bottom, the middle, all that.
He's an upper part though.
The pretend attendant touched the interior.
He dropped out of middle school. He don't know nothing.
Where your ham bone at?
We love that slow nigga though.
Yeah, so Tiger's back, and then also we got Floyd Mayweather, man. He's gonna fight Don Moore in Dubai. That's what I thought it was. Fight Don Cheadle. Don Moore, man.
Mayweather?
I don't know. Dangerous Don Moore is his name.
That nigga sound
he's
like
in Dubai. They're gonna fight in Dubai.
that nigga sound like he could be Todd's brother or something.
That nigga must be
Right,
taxes again.
No, they paid him a guap, and it's tax free.
Moore is 42.
Pfizer.
Don
Beat
Moore
up
is
an accountant.
42.
If I win this, I get your business.
My money.
Street debts. Yeah, he's 42 and hasn't fought since 2013 when he beat up Raimundo Hernandez. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Raimundo. So, but Floyd ain't gonna fight nobody that can beat him up, man. He's gonna keep that record perfect, and so
I'm just wondering how much he getting paid a bag for this.
he got to.
Dubai, like
Yeah,
this is just for
Dubai energy.
I'm with it. I'm with
It's for
it.
sport.
They made Joe Louis had to open the door at Caesar's Palace when he retired. You know what I mean? Fighting goddamn monkeys in exhibitions. You know what I mean? So if Floyd can do it and make a whole lot of money, then why not?
Yeah.
People go, I ain't buying that shit, but if somebody buy it, hey,
That's gonna be on pay-per-view?
I'm pretty sure.
Probably out there.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Out there.
watching
I ain't buying it, but people
Y'all
will.
watching,
So
man.
like,
It's Floyd money, man.
I'm
You watching Floyd.
I ain't seen Floyd since the Andre Roto fight.
Ain't watching Floyd. Now y'all not watching Floyd. Y'all watching
White boy,
Floyd. Y'all watching.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I want to see that.
I refuse to make money on
So
that.
you guys lower your brand to chase the bag?
I mean, he's retired.
He's retired.
This is a fight.
I'm saying, either
That's not, but he's not lowering his
Muhammad
brand.
Ali fought 5 niggas at one time in an exhibition fight while he was a
Yeah, I
champ.
heard about that.
That's crazy.
So,
Shout out to
He fought
Muhammad Ali.
he fought a karate dude like after he retired. Like
But-
Muhammad Ali had a whole bunch of exhibitions.
What is exhibition? What is? I mean, I know what it means, but why? If he loses, you ain't 50-0 no more.
Exhibition
You got your
is
ass
gonna
beat.
be exhibition is don't gotta get your record.
Right.
So he can get knocked out in the middle of the ring. Like, well, hey, he's still 50-0.
That's what I thought you said you knew what it meant. Exhibition is. So if you see Kobe, you see one of these ball players out here running a scrimmage game, don't go to TV and check the stats and shit. All right? It's a scrimmage.
The Drew League don't count. That's exhibition. That's
So
exhibition.
if LeBron's in the Drew and he get dunked on by a nigga from Compton, he didn't get dunked on?
It's happened.
But he don't go on his record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Mayweather fought that Asian dude too. Remember for charity. He beat him up, but it don't go on his record. Win or
NBA
loss.
niggas get dunked on the Drew all the time. It happened to the Drew.
That's
So what?
that's where I'm gonna let you dunk on me at. Drew Lee, hey, go and get that off, brother. Good job.
Yeah.
I'll get back to my $1 million real gear.
Right.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, the Real DJ Show, man. So today, man, we got legendary Sugar Free, man. He just got signed to Death Row.
Hell yeah. Great. All right, Snoop. We gonna get some
time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I love Sugar Free, man.
Hell yeah, I think that's a dope ass That's a dope ass combination.
I hope Snoop gave him a bag.
Man, for real, he deserved that for sure. He been working a long ass time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's a dope ass move though, because Sugar Free's always been dealing with the East Side. He's on every East Sider's album. He always on Snoop album and everything. And it's always sounding clean in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it seems like he going for his friends and the people that deserve it. That's hella dope.
Go get Rage. That's what you need to do. Go get the lady.
Hey, that's one thing.
Man, get Rage. Yeah,
that's right. Get Rage dirty, man.
Right.
Bring her back, man. I hope she still got it. Do you want to hear Rage down?
Yeah, I want to hear Rage. I definitely want to hear where Rage 16
Rage
on
is fire.
something.
She was here.
Y'all don't think Rage should come out right now and handle any of these female rappers out here?
Yeah.
Y'all don't think so?
No.
Listen to it.
The thing is, females ain't gonna like it.
That's the thing.
Females ain't gonna support her because she too hard.
Right.
But the niggas will. That's the one
She
female
opened-
rapper the niggas will fuck with.
She opened the Snoop Dogg Doggy Style album, sipping on Tangeray. That shit started off the album.
You had the hardest verses on the Chronic.
Yeah.
It's a different group of niggas buying records and shit. The niggas that's buying record today is softer than medicated cotton, man. They can't relate. You know what I'm saying? They can't relate. They can't relate to no Rage. You know what I'm saying? These niggas wearing skinny jeans with guns in their pants. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with man bags.
Hey, these little niggas will shoot you for nothing.
Hey, they will do
Niggas always
that.
have niggas always want to shoot you. That ain't nothing new. But like when it comes down to it, look at the vein that Snoop is going down. Like the big labels appeal to the kids. Fuck the kids.
Yeah.
To the people above 30 need music that they like.
Yeah.
Fuck the kid.
But remember I was back in the 80s, you had adult contemporary and you had the kid music.
Right.
Like the 2000s basically wiped out anything grown folks like.
Right.
It's like if you didn't like that yada 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 kid shit, you have to go in, dig in the crates and like look on Spotify and hope you find something.
Right.
So I see what he's doing is he's creating a clear lane because the people who grew up on that shit still gonna support this. Still gonna buy concert tickets. Kids may not like it, but fuck them. People on the East Coast may not like it, but fuck them. It's niggas on the West Coast that's gonna feel it and they gonna make that company rich.
It does make sense for Snoop. He done, you know, he retired. He done made his bag. You can't tarnish him, so you can take a chance like that. But for a regular businessman, it's not the business move to make.
Yeah, he ain't. I don't think he's doing this for money.
Yeah, he can't.
Did you hear where he's going with it?
This is passion project.
No, he's putting the music in the metaverse. He's going NFT with it.
Oh yeah.
He's making. He said he's making Death Row like a third version of the internet. The internet
whole
3.0.
catalog into that.
Yeah. So he's going somewhere else
about it.
Yeah.
I'm very upset about it.
And the world. You gotta remember, the world still fuck with it. Like niggas don't fuck with the shit we did 30 years ago.
Right.
They do all over Europe, all over Asia. They could be selling billions of copies over there and sell 2 copies here. And they'll be rich. We'll never know.
But what else you got for a show?
Oh yeah, so what else I got for y'all? So let me let y'all know what else I got.
Put you off the lean or something? That nigga show slow. Today, Snoop Dogg and Death Row. That nigga leaning.
Show still feeling the effects of that tranquilizer dart.
Tranquilizer.
That nigga got neutered.
That nigga got a faded marble shirt. That shirt ain't shit. Is that shit jean, nigga?
Are those Bugle Boys you wearing?
Show Drums got poisonous sap.
He said sap.
Let me go on with my topic.
That nigga was that quiet to think of that bullshit? He said keep fighting.
Shit, what?
Nigga,
what are you speaking?
Whoa! We stopped doing that long time ago.
But nah, sorry. So you already know Eminem, Rap Olympics, Mr. You know what I'm saying? They up Mr. Mathers. You know they said gang.
Go sleep with lipstick on.
You stupid. Oh, you stupid. Nah, but Whack 100 says Game is gonna eat their Eminem.
Either like how?
And like, yeah, that's what I said. Cause I guess the hype, is around. When he had made that comment where he's better than Eminem. I guess the hype went to his head. And he said he got a diss waiting on Eminem. I don't know how that's going to turn out. Eminem barely loses when it comes to battles, bro.
If they keep it rap, that'll be dope. The problem
I believe
with it is nigga keep the street shit in the street. If you want to be on some MC shit, then that'll be fun to listen to. But if you on that gangster shit and you trying to punk niggas and all that, no real nigga want to hear that shit, my nigga.
Right.
If you gonna come like a lyricist because you got the ability to and you keep it hip hop, that shit is dope. But all that clown ass shit, sending niggas to get beat up and having niggas shot at is whole shit.
I think that's taken away from his career, man. Because Game is a genius. He's somebody who we should respect and only know for his music because the music's that good.
Definitely.
But his off music should be, man. Nigga, chill on that shit, man.
I think Kraig is right though. If Game can keep it rap, this can help Game's career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he can keep it rap and make it close with him and Eminem, then this gonna help his
But
career.
didn't he come out and say, "Don't fuck with the white boy"?
Yeah, he said
The Game said he told everybody, "Don't fuck with the white boy" when it comes to lyrics.
He built him up.
He said he did say he used to think Eminem was better than him, but
Do you think
he's supposed to think you the best?
Do you think who gonna win that battle?
Eminem. Slim Shady.
Don't fuck with the white boy. That's what I'm saying.
But you can't be mad at him for going at him. No, if he at the top and you want to be at the top, you got to go at the top.
It's hip-hop, yeah.
To be the man, you got to beat the man.
Absolutely.
Woo!
That's it.
That's Ric Flair. That's Ric Flair. Y'all niggas don't watch wrestling, man.
I knew it was Ric Flair.
You got to beat the man. Woo! That's
Ric Flair said that after a body slam, not a clothesline.
That nigga headband too tight, man. Forgive me.
He was right here.
I hate bully ass niggas, man.
What kind of battle you talking about? You talking about just putting out some diss records?
I guess so, yeah. Diss record.
Going toe to toe?
Yeah. Diss records.
The Game is nice now. He ain't always been this dope. The last
He's gotten
time,
He's one of the few niggas who got better. Him, Jim Jones.
But as men,
Jones, Lil Wayne, better too.
yeah, we gonna keep it 100. We gonna keep it 100. Nigga, keep it on the bars. You know what I'm saying? That'll be dope.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I don't know
What you got for us, Snaps?
Alright. This for all my niggas out here like Blaze and Show who been getting into shape lately. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Giving y'all shout out, the gym shout out. The gym shout out.
Shout out to the trainers.
Yeah, I can't leave Kraig out. I know he be doing his thing, bots, all them, you know what I mean? But for everybody listening, I got a couple of tips how exercise can change your brain. You know what I mean? So we all know the basics that doing exercise will make you brave, of course, because you're getting stronger. When you work out with somebody, it helps with the teamwork. But did you know that exercise can also make you more sensitive to joy? And it'll actually help you focus on more happier things as opposed to the stress that's going on into your life. It actually contains one of the things, which is going to lead into the tree talk, of course. The exercise, it gives you like a high sensation when you work out. This word right here, it's called endocannabinoids. So that's the same thing, the same effect that you
Endo
get.
smoke?
The same.
His workout is the endo smoke.
Whatever you do, young brother, you better not choke.
Are we tired?
And look, that's the same shit that's
5, 4, fill it up. Just smoking and drinking, talking like a pimp. No smoke is a man's sport. Cause that's the realest.
That's on the ceiling like Mike.
So it makes us more
So basically, it contains that. I don't know if y'all watched the Cat Williams special where he said weed contains that object called "fuck it."
Right.
That's what it's saying. Exercise gives you. It gives you something that makes you don't worry. It has this like a don't worry or a be happy pill. You know what I mean? So the same chemical you get from weed, you get that from working out. So if you're ever stressed out or having a bad day, take it to the gym. You know what I mean? So that's
Squat.
real shit.
What is going on, man? Out of all the workouts,
Go over there and start squatting.
No, the squat
That
is the
nigga.
ultimate workout.
That nigga talking about bun busters, my nigga.
My nigga Otto.
No weights, no.
Otto's a squatter, bro. He can squat.
That nigga Otto be on a leg machine to do this.
Getting them Kegels.
Nigga think he's Suzanne Summers.
Your pelvic floor has to be strong at all times.
That's true.
So, I mean, y'all be out of alignment and be humans. I'm maintaining the spiritual being managing this body the way it was designed to be used.
That's some advice your Sally gave you. Sally told him that, like, hey man.
Solid psychiatrist.
That nigga been reading Alice Walker.
Sally looked him in the eye, told him his body was his temple.
Right before he prayed to it.
Guess what they did, Phil? They tried to trigger me.
This nigga been reading.
Took deep breaths. Go ahead.
Nigga reading Terry McMillan novels. What's going on, Otto?
Otto still be talking to Miss Cleo.
That's
But on quarantine, you know, she takes.
Didn't she go to? She went to the pen.
She went to the pen?
No, and she did.
She went to the grave, nigga.
Nah, yeah, she did. But
She went to the grave, nigga.
But did she go to jail first?
Yeah, I think so.
Because then she got caught like doing some scam shit.
Steal some scam
Did she see it coming? All right, y'all. Look, let's get into this tree talk real quick. We got one more state that legalized marijuana. It's now the 18th state, and that is New Mexico.
New Mexico.
And the big deal, right? And the big deal about that is it's right next door to Texas, which is the largest prohibition state.
Oh, shit.
So they said the business there is going to be booming. Like a lot of people, they drove right to Santa Fe, right to the border of Texas, and they putting up all kind of glass displays of all that. So a lot of people from Texas are traveling over to New Mexico to get their weed, head back.
and we get tickets.
Who the fuck is driving way across West Texas
I have no
to get
idea.
to New Mexico? It's like 12 hours from Dallas to like goddamn Albuquerque. What the
Well,
fuck are they doing?
They were saying they said they feel safer than calling the weed man. Yeah. So they feel like doing illegal is safer than calling the weed man or taking a chance, so they'll take the drive.
But you gonna smoke and get pulled over.
But you gonna get
But another thing, you ever been to Texas and got Texas weed is shit. Them niggas down there smoking dirt. So a 12-hour drive might be worth it, man.
I got some, man. I don't know about that, nigga. Everybody I know in Texas got that California.
I got some good in Texas.
How about next time when we out there?
We ain't talking about y'all special homies. We talking about the regular Joe Schmoes, man. Them niggas out there smoking.
Are you talking to them anyway? If they smoke weed, they should know who to go to, nigga.
Them shit called corn.
They
You
smoking
going?
hammer, man.
I just drove to Dallas back in September, man. I just know that long ass drive. How long it took to get from that border to goddamn Dallas. That's all goddamn day. Weed?
Yo,
I took the 40.
yeah, they said they go to Oklahoma too.
See, Oklahoma close.
But yo,
44.
Because if you go 10, you go. Because if you go about 10, then
go
look
San
up.
Antonio.
You go, but you get caught up with that Sierra Blanca. If you ever go down 10, they got that Sierra Blanca check stop about an hour after El Paso, nigga.
Wow.
And I got caught up in that motherfucker at 5 a.m. Then the dog smell weed. They ended up letting me go, but yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
the other dope part is that this completes
Let me go.
the other dope part is that this completes the whole West Coast. So pretty much the whole West Coast is legalized and selling marijuana now. So that's the last piece. West Side.
Got a good thing.
New Mexico.
What you got for us? What you got for us, Blaze?
All right, so New Orleans man, right? Driving this piece of Chevy. Don't ask me why he driving this piece of Chevy. He probably a poor guy. Anyway, he got tired of motherfuckers breaking in his truck. Right? It's a pretty decent Chevy. You know what I'm saying? He got it sitting on some wheels and lifted and whatnot. But anyway, he got something for these motherfuckers that keep busting his windows and breaking in his truck. So he rigged the flashbang up to the inside of his truck.
I like it.
Yeah. So they got a video of this motherfucker busting his windows, lean all in there and shit for the dig and go through his shit. And that motherfucker hit with that flashbang. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Died right out that motherfucker, got in his car and got out of Dodge. But we all think about that in the sense that it's cool and it's funny and shit, but when it's all said and done, your window's still broke. You know, you got to deal with that flashbang on the inside of your car. And then you got to look at yourself in the mirror and there's still a set of Chevy keys in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? After all that, the worst shit of all. Does a risk outweigh the reward in that, or what y'all think, man? What do you think, Show? Is it worth?
Shit was a waste of time, bro.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that shit was a waste of time.
I mean the flashbang, not the purchase of that Chevy. That was definitely a waste of time.
You stupid.
You gotta open your mouth as wide on other people's jokes as you do.
Nobody streaming, right?
Nah.
He went there.
You stupid, man.
Man, you better get goddamn renter's insurance with your car insurance policy. Shit, they break up in your car.
Yeah, that's it.
I had a laptop. Matter of fact, I had 3 of it.
Right. My two of my buddies was in there.
Where you get a flashbang from?
Right. That's another
They go to the Call of Duty store.
Army surplus.
I just want one flashbang. Somebody breaking in my car.
One flashbang.
Don't just get one.
Yeah, don't just get one, huh?
You got the other ones in the house. I'm telling you. For the next time you get broken into.
Yeah. If shit is that bad, when you absolutely have to drive a Chevy, all that money you saved, like Duane said, get some insurance on your shit, man. I park my shit anywhere. I don't give a fuck. I just got one rule. You take my shit, don't bring it back.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. Go have do whatever you want to do. Yeah. Have a good time. Don't bring it back. I don't want to.
I was thinking, who's stealing shit?
Leave mine there.
We going straight to the bathroom. Nothing valuable. What else you got for us, buddy?
Also, a couple of other duds coming back. Dodge got that dart. They ain't made a dart.
That little small car?
That shit was trash. That dart was trash.
They ain't made a motherfucking dart since 2016, and somebody bought one in 2021. I would imagine there's a reason behind that. You know, I'm sure the discount and the perks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pump a poor man up to get that piece of shit. But staying in the Dodge family, Chrysler 200. Do y'all even know what a Chrysler 200 is?
It's the one that's smaller. It's smaller than the 300.
The 300 ain't shit.
Yeah, why would you want to get a worse 300?
Right, the 300 ain't shit, but they still managed to sell a couple of them.
Now the 300 hard, nigga. I don't have one, but
that was a game changer.
That exactly. That say they company.
When it first came out, it's
Black
like
designer too.
It's like the Dodge Durango. When it first came out, you know, oh, that's the coldest shit. Or what's that other one they got the car with the
Ranger
Viper?
No, the car with the look like
the Magnum. That didn't last.
That was dope when it came out too. That was the shit.
Yeah, they made the money off of them shits.
Yeah, they all trash now.
I had a Magnum. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit's sick as a motherfucker.
Where is it at now?
I been got rid of that.
That motherfucker.
I drive luxury cars today.
That motherfucker laying sort of the side of the road.
I had that bitch for I had it for like 8 months.
Yeah, that's how you do those kind of cars.
You had the RS or RT?
I had the base model now. Had the muffler on there. It says you couldn't tell how to be. You didn't know. It had the sound system, the 22s. Like I was a dumb little nigga. Like you couldn't tell me shit at that time. I was spending my money on all my military money went to the car.
All them cars that the police pull you over, they hit a U-turn to get your ass.
I didn't get pulled over that one time.
Oh, you didn't?
Not one time.
Hey, Brown, don't play no songs today. Just sketches and commercials. Mm-hmm. All right, when we come back, more Kraig Facts.
That nigga got airplane.
You a goddamn lie. I know the whole content sits it over here. You better shut your ass up.
Blackout.
I'm not done.
Ain't no blackout, bitch.
Who ain't a blackout?
In a blackout.
On the sidewalk out there, nigga, I knocked 9-4 cities out.
What? Huh?
Whatever.
You want some chips?
Whatever.
You want some?
I know me and Daffy had a fight out there. In front of Albert Macon.
You had the folk band.
And he had to pull me off.
Can I get my shirt?
Yeah, you get your shirt.
You had the funk band, bitch.
Because he pulled my arm.
Smell the funk band?
Huh?
You smell the funk band?
No, I can't smell it.
Sewer special.
I can't smell it.
Funk band.
What?
You had the
You want some sweet potato pie?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
You
It's a
know
goddamn
this,
lie.
man.
You got it. You want some sweet potato pie?
You know this, man.
Would you like some sweet potato pie?
Laughing.
It has to be eaten now.
Yes, sir.
You can't save it. You're not gonna eat the whole pie.
Give it here.
You're not gonna eat all the pie. You're not gonna eat all the pie right now.
Funky bitch. You and that funk band. Take that band with you, bitch.
Keep saying it not.
Smelling like a nanny goat. You a duck, bitch. You hate water that kills you to drink it. Nasty bitch.
That's my step.
The bitch is a duck. She hate
But
water.
you can't have all that pie yourself. I want some of the pie too.
Okay,
But I'm not gonna eat all the pie.
Cut that. You ass here, bitch.
Yeah, it was broken. I got
Sing me a song, bitch. Sing.
it. Yeah.
You want an apple?
Sing, bitch, like
You want an apple? Yes. Here.
watch out for the folk band, Otto. This is a duck. She hate water that kill her to drink.
Well, I just hold diamonds. Yes, it is. You stole a red, and I got an orange one, and it lights up. When you're lying, I know I'm telling the truth. You lie to me.
Sit your ass up, Renee.
Yeah.
You ain't the funk man, bitch.
This is. You want some of this?
Yes, sir. You know this.
You can't have this. All this. You want to make some potatoes? What are we doing with the potatoes?
Man, we finna chop it up. Renee, you want some of this?
You want some sweet potato pie?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I do love sweet
I
potatoes.
don't
She
think
does
so.
like sweet potatoes.
$5 a slice. I'm selling pies if it's my stupid $5 a
I'm
pop.
gone shit.
$5 a pop.
Man, I can't take care of it. I ain't taking care of that shit, man.
All right, well-
Fuck you, man. You go to a good... You go get executed.
Smell like Oliver Funk.
Bitch, go get an electric chair.
Oliver Funk.
Bitch, keep getting electrocuted. I'm saying, let me out. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, your asshole. Ass like your neck. Fuck you, nigga. Put me in anything. Don't ask to watch me no more. Don't follow me if I go home.
Police turn another way. And the K9 dog.
Well,
Yo, see the K9 dog.
I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of your day.
Yo, see the K9 dog took his tail and go.
You busy, so much enjoy the rest of your day.
Potato pie.
Set your stinking ass up. You and your funk man, bitch.
You can't eat that later than
If
take
you
that
don't get off
now.
this goddamn president, I'm gonna smoke
All
your
right.
head off.
I'm out.
You got it
Remember
inside
they
right
came and got
now.
your bitch ass in the white van.
Say one more word, I'm gonna stick one of my 5950s in your mouth. You wanna know what a 5950 is, nigga? It ain't looking all over for a 5950.
Oh man.
I'll stick one in your mouth.
Right now,
Bitch, I'll stick one in that's dick.
You ain't no golden girl.
That's dick that makes me piss.
Black girl.
You
Piss,
nasty motherfucker.
piss, baby. You ain't a golden girl. You
Don't
black
send a nigga by me. You nasty hoe.
bitch.
Oh man. I love you.
It's the effing funk, bitch.
Got dead man on
Look
the
up
side
the
of me.
effing funk, bitch.
Dead. And my daddy ain't dead. He ain't dead. He don't like me having a goddamn thing. He's screaming. He took all the tables all everywhere and killed my ass. He's a sick ass motherfucker. He ain't
Yeah. So again, I ask you guys, please share your opinions. Understand the purpose of this filming. Again, no shame. No shame for my dad. No shame for me. But the intention of these videos is to change things. Sometimes I think it's working. Sometimes I don't. What do you think? Leave your opinions in the comments. All right.
Attention, all artists, comedians, and anyone promoting a brand or business. Maximize your brand's exposure. Be interviewed on KBLA 1580, the largest black-owned radio station west of the Mississippi. Also, get a write-up featured on my website, thekraigsmith.com. This package also includes a podcast interview on Kraig Facts.
Fresh out here in LA. First studio with Cypress Hill.
Okay.
Be Real.
That's where you got that from. Welcome to Kraig Facts Live. We like to always pay homage to the local talent, so we're going to have 2 comedians open up the show.
And also, last but definitely not least, get a live, professional-grade copy of your guest spot or performance at my next show. Yes, you will open for me at my next show. Just go to my website, thekraigsmith.com.
Nigga, fuck this. Nigga, turn the gun off.
Old ass man get fucking body slammed. Yo, cause my name is Show. And this old ass nigga know Taekwondo. And I hit him up like Pac. Old ass nigga put you in the fucking 4-leg lock. Yo, and I'm getting at your crew. Who the fuck you fucking with them fucked up shoes? My name is Show. Yeah, you out the closet. Old ass nigga need a blood deposit.
DJ Show over here with his brand new wear, even though it look cocaine on the outside, but it's dark brown doodoo on the inside.
It's doodoo on the inside. Smell like voodoo on the inside. Boo boo on the inside. Voodoo on the inside. Smell like boo boo on the inside. A little voodoo on the inside. Kind of like boo boo on the inside. Yeah. You wear that shit every day, 375 minutes. They got a motherfucking big brown stain in it on the back and down the arm. The shit look like a boo-boo farm on the inside of his sweater. Oh man, it looks like a brown love letter.
Yo,
big boo-boo,
yo,
boo-boo, chicken boo-boo.
yo.
All the boo-boos. Mice boo-boo, rat boo-boo, bird boo-boo, cow boo-boo, and dog boo-boo, crow and log boo-boo.
Hey, monkey boo-boo, snake boo-boo, chihuahua boo-boo.
Yo, my name is Show. When I stay on the page, I ain't about the old ass nigga. Your beard look like sage.
Actually, your beard look like sage. More so, mug work, you jerk.
Broke ass nigga on crystal. Fucking braids with some fake ass mystical. I don't care what you dirty ass bum. Nigga ate the crumbs.
It's okay, nigga, wet your tongue, cause your lips is cocaine white, like your throwback sweatsuit with the Jordans on. Not the Richard Does. Boo-boo on the inside. Boo-boo on the inside.
Yeah, boo-boo on the inside. Yeah, boo-boo on the inside.
Dirty like some doodle-doodle on the inside.
Thanks for having me on. Glad, man, promote this album and shit,
All right, so what's your name? What y'all here for?
I'm Eugene, the gangster evangelist. You know what I'm saying? With me is the homie Boo.
Boo Capone, Eugene, that's my partner.
Right.
Let's leave it at that.
Let's talk about your brother.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I got a drug problem. I hit rock bottom. I'm smoking Sherm and take the pain away, homie. You know what I'm saying? Take the pain away.
I hope you can hear what I was thinking. I started sending smoke signal.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel nothing. But, even though I don't feel no pain, it do make me feel like God.
Hey! What happened to the wine? You turned it back to water.
So what God doing, take backs now?
Okay. The Sherm do make me feel like God. And I can talk to my brother.
I'll be standing next to God. So, if you talk to him, I'll hear you.
When he
died. My brother told me when he died, he didn't expect to die. He told me, I didn't expect to get popped in a pop locking competition, but if you need to talk to me, I'll be standing next to God. All you gotta do is talk to God, and I'll be able to hear you. So I'll be talking to my brother all the time. Anything you want me to do, Lord, slap, kill, shoot, stab, all that. What you say, God? Well, you know I know that. You good up there, Turbo?
Turbo!
Turbo! I've been on Sherm ever since.
Sounds tragic.
He was popping.
Turbo, man. Turbo!
Turbo! He was popping.
Got pop like it.
No, he was popping.
My brother got pop locking, man. And ever since then,
Turbo!
Cut the cameras, man.
Take them cameras, man. Cut them goddamn cameras.
So what y'all got going on? What's the deal? What y'all here for?
Yeah, we working on a Christmas album. It's a dog bark Christmas album. First song from the album is Jingle Bells.
Different. If y'all like it, okay.
Second single is a Silent Night. We barking Silent Night too. All right, homie, so you know.
Yeah.
We out here working, you know what I'm saying?
Working. We working. My daddy's mother! My daddy's mother!
One time the homies got into a squabble and I ran off her.
Shandala! Oh, shalagoon, shak, shak. I got to hold it down, move. I don't know if I can do it. Bone to tell you, blood. They wouldn't even let Snoop in the jungles. We shot there.
I used to let the homies practice knockouts on me. I used to hold their jackets.
Hey, nigga. That's a woman! And you know I know a woman because her butt stink.
Al Sharpton, man, really, nigga? Really, Al? You been scamming all these years and finally got caught up, nigga. You own a wig with homemade sideburns. Al Sharpton, really, nigga? You let Don King slap you over a bag of scrunchies. Al Sharpton, really, nigga? You got a Snitch's greatest hits album dropping. I'm telling everything on everybody. Every time somebody says something important to you, you do a mic check. You said who said what to who? Mic check 1 2. Did you say it again? One more time. Mic check 1 2. You said who did what to who? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Al Sharpton, you own a studio in the back of a police van, Nick. Al Sharpton, you got a Snitch's greatest hits album dropping, nigga. You got an 8-track with all your Joe Jackson conversations on it, Nick. You buy all your clothes from a low-level mob boss. You dismissed yourself from the Million Man March so the count would come up short. How many people we got up in here? You say who? Mic check 1 2. We got with a million. Oh man, I got to go, man. I got to go. We got a mic check 1 2. I got to go, man. Mic check 1 2. They got a meal. I'ma leave. It's gonna be 999,000. Al Sharpton, you got a gospel album with curse words on it, nigga. You tried to buy dope for the Holy Ghost. Yeah, I'm here to buy dope. Anybody? Mic check 1 2. Yeah, I'm just here for a kilo 35. Mic check 1 2. This little sniff nose candy. Mic check 1 2. Who got the nose candy? For me. Mic check 1 2. I'm here to buy dope for God. Okay, where's the God dope at? Mic check 1 2. Who's selling dope? I want to take this dope to God. I ain't got no money. This dope is going to mic check 1 2 to God, nigga. Al Sharpton, you snorted coke off of Genesis 1. Nigga, you thought God managed the temptations. Al Sharpton, mic check 1 2. Yeah, you left the pipe bomb at the Vampire in Brooklyn premiere. They're stealing my likeness up in here. Mic check 1 2. Yeah, Eddie Murphy's stealing my. I'm off the dope I bought for God. Okay, they're stealing my. I'm off the dope I bought for God. Okay, they're stealing my likeness. And mic check 1 2. Hello. Al Sharpton, nigga. You lost weight and forgot pig Latin. Mic check 1 2. Look, it's the gay. No food. It's no food again. Stealing my likeness up in here. Mic check 1 2. Yeah, Eddie Murphy's stealing my. I'm off the dope I bought for God. Okay, they're stealing my likeness. And mic check 1 2. Hello. Los Angeles, I'll tell you, this is what you've been waiting for. Live at Club 402, Kraig Facts and the all-deaf digital all-stars will be roasting and doing stand-up comedy. There's 2 shows with limited seating. Please purchase all tickets at thecraigsmith.com. Los Angeles, I'll tell you, this is what you've been waiting for. Live at Club 402, Kraig Facts and the all-deaf digital all-stars will be roasting and doing stand-up comedy. There's 2 shows with limited seating. Please purchase all tickets at thecraigsmith.com.
What's poppin', pimps and family? This is your main man, Slink Johnson. And today, I'm rocking with Kraig Facts. Watch it on Pharcyde TV. Matter of fact, episode 188, where you can see your boy, man, and we smoking yours. I'm finna smoke all Dewan shit up right now.
What's up, y'all? This is Larry Goodwell, comedian, man. Y'all catch me on Kraig Facts on YouTube, Pharcyde TV, hanging with these ain't shit, opinionated ass, genius, nobody ass, nothing ass niggas, man. Y'all check me out, man. Kraig Facts, nigga.
Yo, what up? This is Zoe Williams on Kraig Facts, episode 165. Listen, man, we had a ball. It was off the chain. Kraig always has an interesting show with a great crew of people. I was just trying to do my thing. I love to see the brother do his thing. Check me out. Also, go get my book, The Shrouded Lighthouse, at theshroudedlighthouse.com, man. It's a great book. Trust me. You won't be disappointed when you read it. Thank you for tuning in.
Guess what, y'all? I have a new product. It's called the 6'9" Snitch Finger.
Show do not have a goddamn. Is that a lace front beard?
You just put it on.
Hey, man, I'm about to get, man. I wish I knew who the fuck said that shit.
And point to the person you're snitching on.
Bitches go home for Christmas.
Man, I ain't
It was this nigga. It was that nigga here. It was this nigga here. This nigga here. I wanted to go home, nigga.
$25 plus shipping and handling.
One time I walked into a restaurant while a woman I was dating was on a date. So I did what any real man would do. I introduced her to my date. I was like, hey, how you doing, friend? Friend. This is my friend. My friend. This is her friend. And wow, that's a whole lot of friendly shit going on in here today, huh? Well, God bless. God bless all the friendships happening in here today. You gotta let some people just be who they are and accept them for that, you know, because the ego will fuck shit up, man. The ego will have you thinking that it can't happen to you. It could happen to anybody. Your woman's supposed to be the closest thing to you. Let me tell you something, fellas. You don't know your girlfriend until you've dropped her off at her boyfriend's house. Huh? That's when you know a woman. Go on inside. You know I love you. Go on. And
So he went to court. He went to jail for contempt. Right. Not for necessarily.
Yeah.
Right.
Violating.
He tweeted her.
Are we back or no?
We back?
Back?
Okay.
And we're back.
I know we was back.
And we're busy.
Focus is on.
Hey,
y'all.
She got him tired.
She got them nips.
You want this?
You don't see that? We're back. Tory Lanez is in prison.
Tory Lanez.
In jail.
He's back out. How long he gonna
He
last?
back out. But he got put in for some bullshit though.
What did he get put in for?
He basically tweeted referencing Megan Thee Stallion. He didn't say her name, but he wrote the word "you," not even the whole word "you," the letter "u," and they basically said you're referencing her and you're violating the contempt, basically. So take your ass to jail.
He should have instead of you. He should have put bitch. Yeah. Bitch. Oh, that's you. Oh,
yeah.
How about,
at least
how
we
about
know
this,
now.
Megan Thee Stallion? How about you pay the people back the money you owe that put you on?
Carl Crawford and all them.
Yeah, pay the people back who put the money up for you, baby.
She done ate $2 million worth of dick. That's
Oh, so nigga put up $500,000 to get her going, and she ain't paid him.
She ain't ate his dick.
And she signed to a contract. She probably did.
Oh, well then you gotta knock something off the bill.
Hell no, man. This is worthless. You know that.
Yeah.
Carl Crawford been going back and forth with Jay-Z over that. Because like Jay-Z people came in and tried to swoop her up. Right. So they've been in court back and forth, you know. The Hove is the one that's holding all this shit up. You know what I mean? Carl Crawford never got his money back because the big boys coming and taking the shit.
He gonna get his money.
Carl Crawford.
Oh. He gonna get his money.
Baseball player.
Yeah, he gonna get his money.
Is Tory Lanez from Dina?
Yeah.
Nigga, are you from Dina?
Yeah, I'm from Dina.
No,
You just wear them Dina sweats every day, that's all.
It don't sound like asking questions like that. That nigga said.
You need to be wearing them John Muir's.
Never.
What you got for us, those?
Alright, so we had some gunmen in Nigeria that had hijacked the train.
Wait a minute, man. We waiting for our chill.
I'm tripping. I mean,
Oh no, this new nigga. Yeah, all right.
That's that damn. That's what you keep me around for.
That damn edible nigga. Edible got me over weird. All right. Hey, you want time to settle for me? Get up just to say that? No. Che Ibokwenu.
Hey!
All right, so speaking of Ibokwenu, so in Nigeria we had some gunmen that had attacked a train in northwest Nigeria, and they killed 8 people.
Damn. Have a Knott's Berry Farm reenactment over there? A train?
You gotta be specific, because gunmen in Nigeria could be a gang of 12-year-olds did school that day.
That would be gun children.
Ain't no goddamn 12-year-old children in Nigeria.
They got on the train in cowboy boots and a Stetson hat and robbed the train.
Why do you think they got cowboy boots and
That's what I'm picturing. I watched
It's Nigeria. It's not Wild West.
AKs and loincloths.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Somebody robbing an
Them
train.
niggas didn't have those shoes on.
They definitely had on the chancletas.
Why would they get on a train?
Why would they get on the train?
I know where it's going.
They don't want to fly. Wait, what?
Why would you steal a train? The authorities know exactly where you're going. It's not like you can derail and go somewhere else.
Right. What if they stole the train?
They didn't steal the train. They hijacked the train. It's like they're just trying to get some money out of it. That's all. Is this ransom? They rob the people? They're holding the people at ransom.
Oh,
That's still something I can really get away with. You feel what I'm saying? If you steal a train, it ain't going nowhere.
The train isn't what's being stolen.
Yeah, they ain't stealing.
It's in the people.
But what I'm saying is, you still gotta shoot your way out the motherfucker once you get what you came for. You can't just disappear off the train.
But the thing is, when you hijack something, don't nobody know until it's done.
They gotta bring the shit to you.
No. Once
They gonna probably get that. They gonna
Cash App
they'll get Bitcoin.
Cash App ain't letting that shit go.
All right, talk about. All right, these niggas not dumb. They not sitting on the train. They not holding hostage on the train. They hijacked the train and took them somewhere. Like,
okay, what I'm saying is, no matter
the train is where it's at. These niggas over here.
They took people off the train.
Yes.
Okay.
You thought they sat on the train? How many niggas was Dumb niggas gonna sit. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Wait till they get me. No.
Wait till the next time.
They took the niggas off the train. the train back in the service. Train made it to its destination. The people didn't. So,
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. So this is some common shit. I told you my shit. My grandfather was kidnapped and held for ransom twice before he passed. My dad's brother was kidnapped, held for ransom. We paid him. They killed him. This is common. This shit happen. This ain't no like my family ain't special. I know 1,000 other families who have the same shit.
And this is current. Like they haven't let them go. Like they still holding them hostage.
Yeah.
Damn. How many people was on the train?
Shit. Right now. It doesn't say.
It
says how many they killed. They killed 8 people.
There was some niggas that did
He's been
this.
kidnapped a couple times. The fear is gone.
Oh yeah, he was.
What's going on?
When he got kidnapped the second time he was, they took me, they gave me food. I'm okay now. He was like nothing happened. I'm over here like my heart beating fast. Granddad, you alright? I'm fine. My son, I'm fine.
Yeah.
There's beaches.
My grandpa slow, man. Beaches, nigga.
What do they call bitches in Nigeria?
Beaches. What do they call women? Like you are the
He don't want to
actual
give up the
bitch term?
secrets.
Runs.
Runs. That's runs.
Plenty runs.
It's runs here.
Runs. That's wild.
Did y'all ever find out who killed your uncle?
Yeah. Oh, may they rest in peace.
Justice. Right. I want to go on a mission like that to Nigeria because they can't really hold the bodies against me here, right?
No.
You think you see
nobody care, nigga? Nobody care. You got money.
You need somebody rescue. Call me.
But they ain't gonna call you no soft ass American because all you got the shoes on, you pussy.
Yeah. Clothes.
I think I can get a
Bitch ass nigga clothes.
You think you get a
Hold on. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting. Niggas wear clothes. Niggas rock jeans. Hold on. Them niggas they dress better than you, Todd. I'll tell you that right now. My cousin dress better than you. I'll tell you that right now. And he broke.
I believe it.
You don't think you can get a hostage back?
Right now,
Nah.
I ain't worth a damn. I got too much money in my bank account right now. Not enough, but too much to be worth a fuck on a mission like that, man. I ain't good.
Not
These
personally.
folk around niggas been doing this shit since they was 6.
Right.
Nigga.
Yeah, not personally. You gotta pay somebody to go do that.
How much I gotta come with for y'all to come with me on a mission to get somebody back?
Man, I just got my passport. In where?
Nigeria out there? Hell, y'all.
I'm not going for nobody. I'm not going on that mission with you.
No.
Hell no.
You will get
You ain't gonna get no money. What you mean?
I used to get Brittany Griner.
That's right.
That makes more sense than
Go to Russia, Greg. You burning Nigeria, nigga. You burning Nigeria. So go to Russia. Get Brittany Griner. Get her. Is he 800?
100,000.
100,000 to
come with me to get this hostage.
Random hostage?
Yo, just take the pistol.
A pistol?
No.
They got They got
what else they got, Ty?
Swing
What else they got? Those your people, Ty. Those your people, Ty. What else we got?
They bare hand killing motherfuckers.
He said pistol. I'm sliding the contract right back across.
Yeah. Right.
He said give you 100,000 the best you can come up with is a pistol, my nigga.
So far, we only got bail money. My attorney ain't even paid yet.
One pistol for everybody to share.
Okay, I got another scenario. Somebody pay you, but they don't have guns.
So we talking about a rock fight?
You got to go with your hands and,
to Nigeria?
Fight some
We got Duncan fight.
Or they
Okay, hand mission. We talking.
Nigga,
You're a grown ass man.
Against a group of people? Against a gang?
Trees and everything.
No, you can take whoever you need to take with you.
I can pull up with the squad.
I'll put up with a squad in here.
But Tyson, Wilder, and Wolf got the hostage.
If it's just them, and we show up with like 30, the first 5 y'all, the first 10 y'all getting slept. First 10 y'all getting
You
slept.
don't lead the charge.
Hell no. I'm in the second 20. What you mean?
I told niggas about 10.
First 10 y'all get
I
knocked the
would
fuck
mic
out.
myself. Then we got who else?
Wait, Blaze. We're not gonna let Blaze get away with that. We're not gonna let you get away with that.
Michael Cooper?
Michael anybody, man.
Mike Tyson.
Jackson, John, Axel.
In a fist fight.
In a fist fight, man.
Okay. Somebody set that up.
Mike got a podcast too. We should reach out to Mike. We love you, Mike. We respect you.
And Blaze wants
and humbly.
That nigga knocked them glasses.
That motherfucker
breaking the middle.
That nigga want knock the scrunchy loose. Please set this up.
If you get hard, he'll start hooping.
Get some people to put this bag up.
Please put the bag up.
Please. Listen, I'm gonna tell Mike.
Who have to pull?
I'm gonna tell Mike, with all the respect in the world, I'll beat your motherfucking ass.
That's
crazy. Screen record.
Mike Tyson would lock your locks into a pressing curl.
Yeah. You have a permanently loose dread.
Mike, get somebody to put the bag up. Listen, I'm gonna beat the dog shit up.
He said dog. She said dog. Shit. Not even like you gonna win. Wow.
I said that.
Mike,
Mike,
shout out to himself. Blaze.
Those are Blaze. That's
Mike after the fight, he gonna be like, I'm Blaze. Shout out to my health.
After the fight, nigga, I'm gonna be like, I'm Blaze. Shout out to my wealth.
Set that up.
I thought whooping for the bag.
Whooping too.
Wait, this for money?
Celebrity boxing.
You think I'm fighting for tickets to the Lakers game?
Blaze, I love you, but I'm putting money on Mike. I'm sorry.
Michael.
That's how I'm gonna get rich. That's how I'm gonna get rich off the best like that. I'm gonna beat the dog shit.
Brown, you know Mike Tyson?
I seen the nigga 2 weeks ago.
Does anybody
set it up. Somebody know Mike Tyson set this up.
Just like Blaze said he'll whip your ass.
Get him on Twitter.
You ever seen him up close?
Yeah, that's a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit was wild. It's like a wild gorilla.
You ever seen the thing hand?
Yeah, he a big ass.
Yeah, that guy's a big ass hand.
Blaze don't give a fuck about none of that. Let's go, Blaze. I'll be your manager. Yeah.
Tell him my manager.
Yeah, Blaze don't give a shit. Don't sock me, Mike.
How's your manager?
Entertainment purposes.
Okay.
Mike Tyson, Blaze wants to fight you. All right. Set it up. Celebrity boxing. Blaze versus Mike Tyson.
I'll fuck around and whoop Mike into proper speech. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The fight.
Michael Tyson, are you listening?
The blasphemy is crazy.
Who knows Michael Tyson?
It's as simple as that.
I want to meet your drug dealer, my nigga.
Mike, listen, I'll whoop your head, boy.
This nigga Blaze is crazy.
Don't stop me, Mike.
Hey, Mike, I don't agree. I disagree wholeheartedly. Blaze said that shit.
Yeah, it's Blaze. But we checked it out.
Mike, I fucks with you, Mike.
Mike's energy is crazy in person. It's really like you don't want to fuck with him.
Mike Tyson, y'all.
He ain't trying to act hard. He just be real like.
It's gonna be a misunderstanding up in that motherfucker for sure.
I'm gonna tell you the number one thing. Besides the laws of physics, man, Mike doesn't have too many wins. He eating too good. This hunger kick in when I get to thinking about all these doubters and shit.
I'm
gonna beat the dog
Have
shit
you ever
out of
been
him.
the heavyweight champion of the world? When that kick in? When that heavyweight champion of the world playing Creed he gonna see you, Blaze. He gonna see you. He gonna think you was Lennox Lewis. He gonna whoop your ass.
But check this out. I got 2 words for you. Buster Douglas.
What that mean?
Buster beat the dog shit.
Thank you. Buster knocked your ass.
James Tony. Big Ball.
Any of them.
Michael Nutt.
Tommy Morrison.
Get that bag, man.
Please get the bag.
Somebody put that bag up, man. That's all I gotta say.
That's hilarious.
Michael Spinks Jr. Anybody who's out there. Pernell Whitaker.
Listen.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
We're talking Mike. I'll train to eat a healthy meal. Mike, Buster or somebody, I'll whoop Buster before breakfast off a pack of chewing gum. You understand?
Buster Douglas out of shape, motherfucker. I promise you, Blaze, he'll be
Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Blaze, I love you, but come on, these are professional boxers.
Nigga.
That muscle memory is
You
there.
talking about just fighting on the street? You talking about boxing?
I'm talking about
Anybody that's not a heavyweight, I got a shot.
Blaze, what you
got a shot against Errol Spence?
I'll beat the dog shit out of Errol Spence.
Set it up. Undercard to Mike Tyson, please. Speak up.
on the street.
No, boxing.
Hey, let's bring it down a little bit. Jake Paul, y'all whooping on Jake Paul?
Dogs on the street.
Both of y'all.
Paul got Spence.
Jake Paul, but you whooping on Jake Paul?
I whooped up.
Thank you, son. Thank you, man. That nigga son's got a cross, nigga. That nigga updated real quick, nigga.
I was shocked at the Paul that the question read out.
You stuttering. Wait a minute. Blaze is stuttering at Jake Paul, but
Jake Paul
gonna whoop Mike Tyson's head.
The dog shit out of Mike Tyson.
Listen,
that's crazy.
Michael Tyson, if you're
level of
listening.
shenanigans I'm being approached right now is just it's ridiculous, man.
Yo, get the bag.
Dirty type shit. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Could you beat Riddick Bowe right now?
Riddick?
Hell no,
nigga. After a bowl of Captain Crunch, I'm gonna whoop the boy, man.
Get him a bowl of Captain Crunch.
Right after the bowl.
I can't wait to see this.
Fool, man. You can't
In the news today, they got they sworn in the first black female Supreme Court justice, and all them motherfuckers that told us to vote for Biden, that Kamala was it, that's been hiding this shit.
I ain't heard from
These
them.
motherfuckers done came out from the basements and the shadows to celebrate yet another symbolic victory. But it had me thinking about Clarence Thomas. I remember 31 years ago we celebrated that nigga.
But let's get the woman name first before we move on.
Ketanji Brown. She looked like Kanisha Mama on Lean on Me.
Yeah,
Shout out to her. Shout out to her, man.
Ketanji.
Yeah, remember when she was crying? I love her.
Shout out to the Brown sister.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. Shout out to the black woman doing her thing.
But she has a very questionable record. You know what I mean? She ruled against black people 19 out of 22 times in discrimination cases.
She a politician. I was given.
She turned around. She turned down a $22.8 million settlement that at Lockheed Martin. Black folks had the Lockheed Martin agreed to settle for $22.8 million, change up some of their policies, and she threw the whole thing out because she said it won't include everybody. But no class action lawsuit includes everybody.
Right.
So so she has a legislative history of anti-black behavior. So shouts out to the lady for getting her job. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think it mattered that she got her little ass job?
No.
I do. I think that what would be wrong with black people just supporting black people just because they black? Because
that's how we get fucked.
That's how you get fucked, dummy.
White people do.
Yeah, they do that all the time.
They vote white people out real fast if you ain't giving them their policy.
White person.
White people,
That's all we got.
They kill politicians. They killed McKinley. They killed Kennedy. They killed.
Replace it with another white motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right white motherfucker.
White support.
White motherfucker.
White is right.
The right to
White support is real.
Right.
When Abraham Lincoln said we about to change up how these dollars work, they killed his ass.
And replace it with another white motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That
was the right motherfucker.
The motherfucker.
You can't just be
the
white
motherfucker. We gonna say, yes sir.
And you know what they do now? They put him in with a black person that think like a white motherfucker.
Right.
So that's what it is. They know that. They know that most black people are politically naive. Put somebody up there that look like me. I'm gonna say I'm gonna support her, and then we gonna run the same game. We gonna run if it had been a white person. That probably works.
Yeah, would you run?
Well, hell no.
Double entendre. He wasn't even trying to do that. He wasn't even trying to do that.
I'm walking for president.
I took an Uber.
Hey, shout out to this. When I run, I'm across the finish line, not fall after my first step.
Is that fair?
We saw the video.
That was the second.
You ran like you had 2 left hips, nigga. Let's tell the truth.
I will be breaking my silence about that.
The slowest stumble ever.
Motherfucker Blaze pulled the street up on me. Y'all don't know that.
You defending your titles today?
I'm undefeated.
Racing today?
I'm undefeated, man. They got.
What about those racing? You said you was the fastest out, bro.
You did say that. So who's racing? Because I got out there. I'm out there, nation. Maybe I failed, but I got out there.
We got the first race. So, you're not fit to race?
Well, it's me, Doze, and Blaze.
Let's see it.
I'm faster than you, Craig. I'm sorry, nigga.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
That's the first race. When y'all two finish up, dilly-dallying around.
I'll beat Blaze running backwards, man.
I was gonna be tired running backwards.
You gonna beat me running backwards? All right, let's do that too.
You got different shoes on.
I got no shoes I can trust this time. I had on them chays and then fucked
Them Chays would have got you right. That's what
they did. Shit went wrong.
But to answer your question, hell no, I never run for office. Because niggas don't pay attention to policy. All we gotta do is have somebody come around new that got got a big budget, say the right thing.
Oh man!
I vote fast.
You do it as soon as you say that. Let's go focus on.
I vote for the man with the biggest ass.
That's how I do it. That's my thing. That's how I do it.
That's how I pick them.
That's how I pick who I vote for.
That's how I rock the vote.
But you failed when you ran a vote, nigga.
I did. So are you racing me?
Ooh, what's on the challenge?
I'm gonna race you Ninja Turtle, nigga. I'll whoop your ass in basketball, but I ain't.
Oh, now we talking. Now we talking.
You got a basketball?
No, Akim, he said.
Right now. Okay, exactly.
Let his old ass talk to you like that, DeWan. Let his old ass talk to you like that.
Because I'm out there. I'm out there on every challenge set for the Mike Tyson challenge, but I'm out there.
Can you go?
Hey, go ahead, Steph.
So let me ask you this: when that person does come into office,
That's the
how?
only nigga that grew up in Tombstone back there. I grew up with Andy Oakley, nigga.
No, I'm saying, so when that person does get into office, how do we know it's them? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how do we? What are we looking for?
You ever seen Maxine Waters, nigga? Cheeks.
You say how will we know?
Yeah, I mean they bamboozled us so many times. You feel what I'm saying? Like you saying they got this person here. How do we as black people know? Okay, this the nigga right here. This the one we supposed to.
The record.
You just pay attention to how you got to know what you're getting before you even put them out there.
Have we got them yet?
No, we don't have them. No, we don't. Because you know why? Because when you only look at color, and then the minute we say, okay, take a look at what they've done, which is fair, we don't know them because they bake a good cake. We only know them because they're a politician. And so our only relationship with them is their record.
But I'm saying, so has all of them had bad records? Because we all went with Obama. We all went with.
As a black person, unless your record.
It gotta be dirty.
You have like great judges out there, like Olu Stevens in Kentucky, and you have all kind of good judges that are out there, but they're not gonna nominate them.
But that's what I'm saying. So how do we know it's them? And we never had one. You said Obama's record was it.
Obama didn't have much of a record. His issue was we all got fucked up on that one because they pulled him out of obscurity. He was only a senator for 2 years.
Well, according to a lot of these conspiracy niggas, he's related to Queen Elizabeth or whatever.
They say all them niggas.
So all of them, like all the world powers around the world are related, but that's like second and third cousins and shit like that.
Right.
Niggas like crazy with that shit.
It's a book you can buy called Burt's Peerage Reviews, like $900. I recommend.
That's why it's a scam.
I recommend $900 book. No, but you can check it out at the library. You can check it out at the library. You go to any library. Well, not any library, but you can go to libraries. You go to the better libraries and check it out and look and read it for yourself.
When y'all blow up, imagine all the shit y'all gonna hear about y'all.
Oh yeah.
Niggas gonna be making up some wild shit, man.
People do be making up shit, but some shit you can actually just like, so you can just pick it up.
So would a white person be better for the job? Because
if their vote, if we're dealing with someone, if it's a white person, and I look at it, because when it comes to black people in the Supreme Court, our relation to them is how they rule when it comes to discriminations when it comes to us. So if it's a white person and that judge presided over 25 cases, and in 21 of those 25 cases, he ruled in favor of the civil rights complainant, I'm like, okay, that's somebody that probably sees in my way. I want him on the Supreme Court. I don't give a fuck about their color. How do you rule in a manner that's constructive to my people?
You don't care
Period.
about the color? You don't care about the color?
What do you?
That's wild. I'm confused.
I'm not in the 3rd grade. I know my crayons. I don't need color. I need policy. Politicians are policy. That's my literally my only relation to them is what they do.
Right.
If you're a politician, if you're a senator, when you voted on these different policies, did you say yay, nay, or did you abstain? And if you said nay on a bunch of shit that could have brought resources to my district, then you're not the person for me. I need the person that's going to vote that's in the best interest of my people in my district.
Is there a candidate though?
Not now. We have to not for black people. No. As far as Supreme Court, there are plenty of Supreme Court, like as far as judges that he could have chosen. But this is racist. Joe Biden's he's done nothing but be racist. You expect him, if he sees a black person that has a good record, he ain't gonna nominate them.
What color is Joe Biden?
Great.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Okay.
What do you call that? The way the way he chooses people he support, because that's how I pick my women. I don't give a fuck what color you are. I look at how much they've done, for the Blaze Society. You know what I'm saying? The
Blaze Society.
I like it. Get a shirt.
That's a dope trend in our community.
Yeah. How much they contributed to the cause. That's all I care about with anything.
Yeah.
Like you said, I don't give a shit about color. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I appreciate.
I care about color for sure.
I will vote for a less qualified black motherfucker over a white boy.
Every time. Every single time. Because representation matters.
I don't care about qualified. I care about
I'd rather lose with a nigga than lose with a white boy.
Exactly. Every time.
And here's here in LA, Kenneth Hahn was a person that was over all of South Central. Because of Kenneth Hahn, you have call boxes everywhere. You have street lights. You have a water system that's tied to the city and not its own separate water system. Like what happens in a lot of towns, that's how they poison black water. Kenneth Hahn was a white politician.
Right.
But as far as the things that he brought into the city of LA, most of it was in favor of the interests of black people. Right. So do I want somebody, first then we get Tom Bradley in as mayor, and Tom Bradley spent 20 years turning a blind eye to the LAPD. He's fucking us over.
Right.
So, but we had a nigga.
But that's why politics ain't for us. Because there's no way you can fix everything.
But you can't fix everything, but you do.
When a black man get in office, we look at him like he's supposed to just say, fuck feeding my family.
Yeah.
No, nigga, when a nigga get that far in office, he's a greedy, selfish motherfucker. He has to be that way to be a politician.
No excuse to be ignorant, though.
No, but I'm saying you can't help everybody as a politician.
You can't help everybody, but look,
you're limited by policy, bro.
I hear you, but the politicians aren't as good as the people who vote him in. When you look at Marion Barry in D.C., no, Marion Barry couldn't do everything. But when it came to federal contracts, he made sure he gave those to black business. Right. That's how you build better. You don't have to come out and say certain things you can't do. But when it's time to have a federal contract.
How many Armenian presidents have we had?
We've had 0.
How many Asian presidents have we had?
None.
How many Indian presidents have we had?
Kamala's a vice president. Kamala's vice president.
How many Indian presidents?
She's Indian.
How many Arabic presidents have we had?
None, but I can.
They are spending their time more wisely than we are. They're pooling their money and buying shit. They're not necessarily too concerned about policy like that in politics. Yeah, it's important if you're representing the interests of a group of people, but I don't give a fuck who's in office. I don't give a fuck where they from, what race they are. It's more about what benefits me.
But
that's how you know what benefits.
That's how you're right. I agree with that. But that's why I say if you don't want to vote at all, I'm cool. People don't vote. That's fine with me. But if you're going to participate in the process, at least understand who you're voting for, right. Because you can get an automatics. Yeah. You can get a Marion Barry, and we've seen it time and time again. You will over in Kentucky.
Best black politician you think ever?
Probably automatics in New York.
Over Frederick?
He never got in office.
Okay.
Freddie Douglass. But it's been few and far between. But it happens when the people, because look what happened with Marion Barry, one of the greatest mayors ever. When they got him in that crack scandal, the people say, you know what? I don't care what y'all say about him. This motherfucker created so much generational wealth, tangible assets. Fuck the color.
Okay.
They brought him back in, but all these niggas doing what they doing, we over here voting for color, and we get fucked over every time. Look at them in LA. All the black politicians right now talking to Mexicans. They ain't even fucking with us.
So, Duane, if we know this, why are we not making adjustments to avoid Still the same problem.
Because when people wait till it's time to vote to go around and say, hey, let's support the black person, instead of sitting around and understanding how. Take a political science 101 course. It's very easy. 6-week class, you can understand how the shit work. But we don't want to. We're not doing that. I would rather niggas just not vote.
I think that's a must do. I think that's a part of life, whether you like it or not. So Kraig, while you say fuck that, I'm just gonna be in here building this. All of this shit you build inside this circle is gonna be governed by this square. Right. So you can do all the fucking building you want. You can do all the net, whatever you want to do in there. If you don't know what's going on out here, that could be pointless. You know what I'm saying?
You better know your local. I got my police chief's phone number and I got my local senator's number because I do business in Gardena. Right. Anywhere I do business, you better goddamn know your politicians because they're not politicians. They're whores.
Who's more important, a politician or a lobbyist?
It depends on the lobbyists when it comes to the federal level.
That's where all the money's at.
On the federal level, but on the local level,
that's what politicians work for, right?
No, on the federal level.
Need to be lobbying.
I'm just talking on the local level.
Okay, well, the local level, we need to stop being in the business of voting, and we need to be in the business of buying lobbyists to represent our interests.
It's even easier on local level. On a local level, it only costs $3,500 to see a local politician. You go directly to his office and give him that, and they know who you are face to face. And so when it comes time to have ordinances and you need some rezoning and these things, because if you're in business, you're going to have to know your politicians.
Who's the most powerful black person in Texas?
In Texas, ain't no powerful black people in Texas.
Huh? Shit. TD
Jimerson? Oh.
TD Jakes. It ain't motherfucking Jay Prince. It's TD Jakes. Just in general, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a politician.
TD Jakes.
25,000 members come to his church every Sunday, cash money, and would die for that man damn near. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's a perfect lobbyist. You know, you got to represent the interests of more people besides yourself in order to have any type of power in this country. The power base is the people and the money that the people give to whatever movement they follow. You know,
it's that. But I don't want it to get to be. Look, these city council meetings, they only be having like 15 people in these motherfuckers.
Right, because people
when
don't
you go to them, I go to mine.
Right.
They listen to you. My potholes get fixed.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't deal with these issues because I actually go and meet these motherfuckers.
You bring them to your house, have them fix the pothole.
No, I don't. But I hear that public works truck out there, City of Gardena on Monday morning, fixing where the fuck I said go.
Because it's totally correct. It just needs to be. It would be a better thing if there was 20,000 doing.
Right.
Well, but shit you saying, I'm right here. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Right. And I know for a fact that yes, you're making sense. I live in Gardena just like you. I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to go to the fucking meeting.
But you know we know
a lot of niggas, that's how they feel.
You know we can do that support even though you ain't like. Do something to help Dewan cause because he'll make contribute to whatever he doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because if he doing something that you feel is cool and you don't got the energy or the know-how or whatever for it, fuck it, contribute to that dude.
I be feeling like black politicians. It's only so few of them in a white man's game that they can only do so much.
It's limited, bro. It's like being the head coach of an NFL football team.
Yeah,
but here's what
happens when you change the jerseys without asking the owner.
Exactly.
Here's the danger in that mindset.
Right.
It's like the danger in that mindset is they'll use your energy and get someone involved that if they're just neutral, fine. But that black person's their job is actually to undermine your progress. Right. You know what I mean? When they asked Ketanji Jackson Brown what is a woman, she said, I can't answer that because I don't know the definition because do you know what that's foreshadowing? When it comes time for the transgender to get the civil rights that our grandparents fought for, that's going to them. Fuck you niggas.
So who do you think would do us worse? Who do you think would do us worse? A 75-year-old black man or a 75-year-old white man?
It depends on their record.
So the politicians, it seems like
politicians. Go back to my answer. My answer was it depends on their record.
On their record. So it seems like people like even when they do crooked shit, the black people do crooked shit, and it's like kind of them trying to get ahead. White people do crooked shit.
Define crooked shit.
I don't know. Whatever.
If the crooked shit is, I am going to be against the people in my district for the benefit of another groups that hates these black people. That's one thing. That's different than somebody who said I'm gonna take
let's talk about why they do that.
And that's the whole point. The point is you're stepping into a role.
it don't matter if you're black or white. You stepping into this position, this is what this position is called for. So what I tell you to do in this position, that's what the fuck you signing up for, whether you black, whether you white, whether you Indian, whatever. You get here, you do what the fuck I tell you to do, no matter if you're shitting on your own people or not.
Right.
That's basically the role.
You're gonna be replaced.
Or you're gonna be replaced by whoever wants to step into this role, regardless of color.
It's gonna happen anyway. So
I just like black.
Throughout history,
I like that.
I do. Like black coaches, black quarterbacks, black president. I like black.
And that's dangerous for the rest of us.
Is it?
Yes.
For the real thinkers.
That's really? So Donald Trump was white.
That's true.
How dangerous was that?
Huh?
He didn't have $7 gas. So chill.
$7 gas versus.
Does not set the gas price.
You already show.
Gas prices?
The president does not set the gas price.
That's true.
The supply chain. The supply chain.
I had one little that shit fuck with me. I ain't gonna lie.
What's worse?
I'm in
$7 gas.
I keep waking up like, oh yeah, I'm on the show right now.
What's worse? $7 gas or Donald Trump shit? What's
We
worse?
have $7 gas because but the country has $7 gas because they're entering into affairs that they don't belong in between Russia and Ukraine.
Nah, it's
No, the United States decided to not import oil from Russia. They didn't have to do that. They decided to do that, and that's what drove the price of gas up. Cause and effect, niggas.
It go up every summer, Nawad.
Yeah, it's always going up.
But this is the highest level of inflation in over 20 years.
And it's going to go back down.
The industrial
Cause and effect.
industrial
take advantage of opportunities.
Hold on. The industrial military complex is designed to raise interest rates and the cost of goods. It happens every time we go to war. That's the reason we go to war.
But we're not in war.
No, we are.
No, Russia and Ukraine's in war. We're not in war.
We're always in war.
Nothing to do with
No. This particular spike in gas is because Joe Biden said we're going to stop importing Russian oil without securing another place to get oil. They didn't secure a place to get oil from they didn't go to Argentina. They usually could have gone to Venezuela. They could have gone to any, but they have bad relations with them South American countries. They didn't have nowhere else to go. He made a decision without having a backup plan, and the American people are paying for it because you niggas is voting on how somebody looks.
Y'all know that.
We just talked about false flags last week.
Red herring.
This is definitely a case of false flagging because we don't get a lot of oil from there. 3% of our oil comes from there.
Come on now. That's not gonna raise the gas.
Talk to him, Blaze. Talk to him, Blaze.
Hold on, niggas. Speculation raises gas prices. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Talk to him,
When there is speculation of a war, the gas going by $1 a gallon, nigga, what do y'all pay attention?
False flags.
Yeah.
False flags. We don't know why the gas is up.
We have no idea.
That's attributed to corporate greed. I have to.
I say so.
Because they could have kept the price down, man.
The price of a barrel of oil is
And then on top of that, they got fucking 100 ships that's been at San Pedro for 7-8 months that they're not letting dock with goods and oil and all type of shit.
Right.
And the queue.
Because it's bigger than the Black City Council.
It's everything. The one was something to say.
Huh?
What was the word you just used?
Cause and effect?
No. Organ tissue.
You said
Where's some organ tissue?
when they thinking about war, they
Speculation.
Yeah, well, where the organ tissue?
that speculation is real shit. I could definitely buy that. But you know what the fucked up thing about that is? That's like car insurance and shit. They charging us all this money based on speculation, but when it don't happen.
You ain't get your money back.
You ain't get that. I ain't gonna say, all right, now gas is $1.50 for next year.
Adjuster.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm totally in favor of people who don't vote. I have no issues with people who don't vote because if you ain't gonna pay attention, I'd rather you not vote. Because look, there's 7 laws of nature, and one of them is the law of cause and effect. Every cause has an effect, and if you just only looking at the effect. And you never take time to study what the cause is, you're always going to be confused.
Yeah.
Are you saying you can do nothing and get change?
Huh?
Are you saying you can do nothing and get change?
Y'all take that fake ass LFJ head off, nigga.
You said do nothing. He said do nothing.
Actually, you can. Because if you run in your mouth, you know what the fuck you talking about, you hurting us. If you shut the fuck up.
And just not vote.
Yeah, you can help us. You can help us by shutting the fuck up. This is entertainment.
So that's doing nothing and expecting change.
Y'all talk all you want.
But it's like if you're not going to pay attention.
Real life.
The base word of politicians policy. If you're not going to pay attention to the politicians policy, just stay home and play PlayStation. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all.
Watch the Laker game. Don't
I agree with you, but at the same time, it's like I can't tell nobody. Well, don't vote.
Right.
I'm not assuming I'm right. I'm assuming, look, if someone is educated on what they're doing, they're voting their own self-interest.
Right.
And if you're voting your self-interest, may the best man win.
Right,
But I'm not going to always win. I ain't tripping on that.
What are you tripping on?
My tripping on people choosing to not inform themselves and then say, I'm a vote color.
And then having an opinion.
No, I'm informed. I'm informed, but I still gonna vote color. I'm informed on
You're not
politics.
informed.
I know. I'm very informed.
That's
I'm
a
informed
contradiction, bro. You can't.
How can
Voting is a contradiction, though.
No,
I don't agree with neither one of these niggas.
I can be informed and say,
I'm gonna go with the
take
nigga
the
who
black
like-
person. I can say I'm informed. I'm gonna take the black person over the white person.
Even though you know the black person full of shit,
the white person
says that.
The white person's full of shit too, full of a lot more shit that's more dangerous to black folks.
No, because you can track records with this. You can really.
The most strict attorney general in California history is Kamala Harris.
So would you rather?
She put more people, black people in jail than anybody in California. Right. At a time, black people were leaving the state. She put more of us in jail than anybody.
Let me ask you this about the black people that was in jail. Was these motherfuckers? They were just not doing crimes. They're just like, hey, you black person, come, you going to jail.
One of them was a mother who didn't send her kids to school. Yeah. She was throwing black women in jail for SARS. Only black kids, only black parents. White parents whose kids
because she wasn't taking her kids to school.
But the white parents' kids who weren't going to school.
What happens if the record is even?
The record is even.
What if they voted on all the same shit? Who do you vote for?
The black person. If it's 50-50, I'm gonna vote for the black person.
But what I'm saying,
the problem is most of the time is 90-10 against us when it's a black person. They throw the trick in the bag because they know we stupid.
would you rather get beat up or fucked over by a black person or a white person?
You can't automatically say it's beat up or fucked over.
Well, if they fucking us all, what I'm saying is
because it would be all good if it was that. If it was that, it'd be all good. The problem is this: when they run a black person, they're running someone to specifically run a anti-black agenda. If you want to fuck up black people, put a black person in office.
And that's my point. Oh, go ahead.
She'll think he Darkwing Duck right now.
Let's get dangerous.
Show is Darkwing Duck right now.
Better watch out, you bad boy.
There's trouble in your car.
You a grown ass.
Why would you do that?
Darkwing.
So did you know in the Compton elections?
The show about to highlight itself. He looked. What's happening though?
Did you know that in the Compton elections when they when Asia Brown ran, the other, I can't remember what bro's name was, he had people showing up to the polls, the fist balled up like, you bet not vote for motherfucking Asia Brown.
Did you see it yourself?
Yeah, I did see it myself.
You there?
Yes, every day. I could tell y'all. My wife ran the campaign. What y'all talking about?
Talk to us at time. Talk your shit, Ty. Now what? Now what y'all got?
I know that.
Did Asia Brown win?
Yeah, she won.
So what's the problem?
Yeah,
Asia Brown won.
Exactly.
And look what's happening right now in city council. You have black men that raised $500,000 to pay former felons to fix the potholes in the street, and the city council, one of them black, 3 of them Latino, voted against it, and it wouldn't cost the city no money.
Oh yeah,
because they hate Asia Brown. Yeah. But that's what happens when people vote in color. Because we ain't the only ones that only vote in color. Other people voted in color, and they're now stopping signs.
Go vote size.
Who make the best cheeseburger? Let me see my vote.
Size of their labor list, motherfucker. Size of shit that they gonna do for me.
That's why I just come down to pay attention.
You vote, nigga. You said, God, no.
See what I'm talking
All
about?
that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You motherfucker.
For what?
Yeah.
I pay taxes and shit too.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you want your local politician to listen to you, it only costs about $1,500.
Yeah.
You got it ain't local politics is not expensive at all. $1,500.
Why don't you run?
Because
Then they can saunter. I will saunter towards the.
That nigga answered his own question.
He answered his own question.
Power walk. Power walk.
Why'd you eat all that food?
You capture your fortune that hadn't spent.
I want DeWan.
You said you got
DeWan got my vote. If DeWan runs, he got my vote.
I'm never running office.
I'm voting you. I'm voting anyway.
That
I'm writing you in.
said you got an ass cap.
No, I never. I'm
voting you in.
This is why I never run for office.
All right, boys. That's funny. This royalties on my cap. The ass cap.
This is the reason why I never run off of office.
Show trying to figure out how to eat that booger.
Is the camera really
fucking with his hand?
I can do it.
I'm gonna do something.
I can do it. I can use the lizard tongue.
You're a grown ass man talking about a lizard tongue. What are you talking about?
You're a marsupial, nigga. You can do all kind of things.
Marsupial?
He trying to discreetly graze his hand with it.
Did I get it?
Oh shit!
That is funny.
I'm fucking with it.
Not like show high as hell.
High as a bitch.
Show high as My nigga Banky Beverly over here. Nah, but like I would never run for office because like whenever someone does do right, most of the time they get charges on them. Like it happened with Ray Nagin down in New Orleans, happened with Omar Bradley in Compton.
Right.
But you know what? Here's the reason why. No. But we have to add. Kill Patrick, yeah. You're not calling me Brown, fool. But here's the reason why I wouldn't do it. Because all I know, unfortunately, black people are the term in our life.
That's evil.
Yeah, that nigga. You vote for that nigga, he gonna blow up the city.
Nah, but like,
so he is the equivalent of voting for color. Voting for color.
He's not on the money bin right there.
There's gotta be another black person.
they can't see on camera.
Hey, that nigga probably
now they can't see on camera. They don't see a shirt.
Yeah, we got the wrong
that,
shirt.
That nigga probably nice as ice.
But like the reason why I wouldn't run is like Omar Bradley, all the motherfuckers. The reason why they got voted out, they didn't have the support of the people. Unfortunately, black people, if a white news organization says anything about them, we withdraw support. So I don't believe my people enough to run. We don't support our people. Politicians.
A lot of times, black people and
well, tell me what your daddy is.
A lot of times, black people.
Everybody knows that.
But it's
Smokey Robinson.
But it's one of those things. If we don't have instant results.
Bobby the Bar.
Bobby the Bar. Jerome Bobby.
James Bar.
Felix the Bar.
A world famous politician. That's what I don't know. Tell him what your daddy is.
Yeah, come on, man. Tell your story, man.
Come on, Doug Christie, get up here, nigga.
You already cuffed the shorts, man. Come on, man.
Already cuffed the shorts.
Let the sun rise. Go ahead.
You're a grown ass man.
I was saying sometimes we're too easily deterred, and a lot of times, and I don't like to act like all black people are. They have the same mind. We're not a monolith, but if we don't get the exact results the way we want them, when we want them, we're so easy. It's so easy for us to quit, and I don't even know where we got that because through years and years and years, all we did was persevere and fight and push through. And go through all the bullshit.
Like
know the bullshit was gonna happen, and then come up with another way to fucking go around it. But now it's like, we didn't get what we wanted, and
like DeWan said a couple weeks ago, I'm in this for the next generation.
Yeah, right.
Niggas is greedy.
Right.
Let's just keep it 100. Niggas are greedy as fuck. We don't want to share. We want everybody to look at us like we the boss motherfucker. Niggas don't want to share.
So shit this, Craig. If you're in it for the next generation, doesn't representation matter? Because when we were kids, what do you want to be? You can be anything but president, nigga. You can't be that. Don't even act like you can be president.
Why do I want my kids to degenerate to being a president? They can be whatever you want to be. Things they want to be. Look,
as long as black people are doing it,
black people never look. We invented the fucking phone, nigga. We ain't never had nobody to look up to. We still do it. Black people are the last niggas through our history just based on our track record. We the last niggas that need external motivation. We do what the fuck we want to do, and we always have in this country.
So, Dawn, would you not be proud of your son/daughter if they became president of the United States of America?
What does that do with this conversation?
That's what he just said. That's what we're talking about.
He said he don't want his kid to aspire to that.
No, so since he's saying, so now I'm asking you don't. Your kid is your kid. Your kid. Fuck that. Fuck you. That I'm gonna go be the president. They become the president. Are you not gonna be proud?
Are you gonna be proud? Are you gonna be proud?
Let me answer. Look, this question requires somebody to think. If you ain't willing to think, I ain't gonna answer the question. I'm asking the question if you're willing to think.
I'm thinking.
I don't want my child to do what it takes to become president, what it takes to get to that level, the backbiting, the chicanery, the amount of people that you have to harm to get there is nothing to be admired. Now, if they went ahead and did that, I love my child either way it go. But if you're going to run a corrupt nation, you got to be an extra corrupt motherfucker. I hope that I raise my child in a way that they want to aspire to be a person that does good to people.
Without being a coon.
No.
So you would not be proud.
I don't fuck with coons if it's my child or not.
Because at the end of the day, this is the United States country. I get it.
I have another baby.
So you would not be proud.
So you would not be proud.
You're doing great life. Get the fuck up out of here.
He won't be proud. But if your child was a starting point guard in the G League.
Look, y'all didn't hear a damn thing I said. I said I love my child. That I'll be proud of whatever they do. I said I will wish.
You didn't say that. You just said it now. But
no. I said I would wish that I raise my child to have a higher moral standard than what it takes to become a president.
So you got 2 more wishes. What's that 2?
You wasted what? You wasted what?
You wasted that one.
I wish niggas would think.
That's 2 wishes.
You wasted that one too. 2 wasted ass wishes.
Yeah. Some regular child.
Nigga, nothing accomplished.
Got 1 more left. I wish my child was a starting small forward on the El Segundo Lakers.
2 pistols and a cup of water. That's my 3rd wish. I'm going to write about the wedding.
I wish my child grew up to the test headbands.
That'd be fucked up, man. That's it.
Wasted all
done. GD back in the bottle.
That ain't no waste. He said.
Is he good? Is he good?
So you
he gonna sleep in the bushes
regardless. Niggas get all kinds of shit going on right now. He on a podcast.
Bottom lip in his mouth.
That nigga, y'all think he high? The nigga good, man. He's sitting in front of Otto. He's nervous as a motherfucker. You don't know when it's gonna happen. He's nervous. Trying to brace for it. Yeah.
He's nervous.
He been clenching for a half.
What you think about what DeWine said? What you think about what DeWine said?
Everything he said was right.
Yeah. Look at what part.
Yeah. Bring it down.
What's your favorite part?
Yeah.
The part he was talking about the congregation.
What?
Right. Jimmy Jakes. Remember
Jimmy Jakes right here.
Congregation.
In the words of DJ Show.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
I mean, that's more than a night.
Yeah, I was there a couple of times. Anyway, we're gonna wrap the show up, man. DeWine has wonderful points. I agree with 99.
Shout out to DeWine.
Yeah, DeWine.
Yeah.
We tested you today, big friend.
That's why I'm voting for you, DeWine.
Still vote black.
I don't give a fuck who on side. I'm writing them in.
I'm not gonna be no black leader. Shit.
I shouldn't listen to Hotep or Instant Ashtrays because you're black. Because I really want to find a black podcast to listen to that talks about,
You're on a black podcast.
You're on a black podcast.
You missed. Okay.
I got you. I appreciate you, Otto. You listen to Hotel Bitch because you want to find a pro-black podcast that's speaking our language.
All black every
shit,
time.
Hell yeah. But I ain't none of you niggas leaders. Fuck that shit.
Language.
I don't do that leadership.
I don't wipe scratch his ass on the carpet.
That's cold.
He get to his inner ass on the carpet. How you scratch the inner ass on the carpet?
The carpet.
Maybe the place you gotta handle good business today.
I mean, you gotta spread.
Nah, relax.
Yo.
table.
That's
He said off the table.
No visuals. He over there trying to break it.
Cannonball into the bathtub.
Into the bathtub?
With no water in that bitch. Bitch be dry as a bitch.
You play Marco Polo by himself.
Marco Polo.
Picking over the rim of the tub. Push out water, no.
No.
The tub where they can fight you.
Play hide and go seek with stuffed animals. Craig play hide and go seek with stuffed animals.
You put a little bit of soup in this part of your collarbone.
Soup?
I don't like eating soup like that.
That nigga shimmy it over to the other hole.
That's random as fuck, nigga.
Shoulders ass.
Let's put a cracker right here. Take the cracker.
Oh shit.
Yo, that shit is random as fuck. Oh, that's hilarious.
You put a cracker in cleavage. Cracker.
Nigga, I'm talking about somebody's titties. You talking about DJ Show, Devontae? I know what they was talking about.
Nigga.
Are you okay back there?
Show, what the fuck is your real name?
David, nigga.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
DJ. I thought it was Arnold.
I said Arnie on my mind.
It's because of that hat, nigga. Like, I nigga, nobody tells you wear that Georgia the Jungle hat,
nigga.
Watch out for
He got that hat. That nigga got that hat, nigga. When he's alone in his room, sometimes he stare at the wall.
Sweet as a dove. First time in my life. I see how they love.
Thinking about the games that I had played with many hoes, but I ain't saying no name. The thoughts of teardrops across my eyes and I need love.
Tell me they can find you, man.
Alright, Penn Rogersberger on IG, Snaptastic_Penn. Dina Collective album coming on the way, man. We need to see y'all Saturday. Go buy y'all tickets, man. Get your tickets. Promo code SNAPS. You think you ride all the time? Well, I ride more. We'll see y'all Saturday.
I like it. I like that. That's fire.
Man, y'all make sure y'all look out for that Dina Collective, man.
Check that nigga freestyle out. That shit was dope.
Yeah. Freestyle Snaps.
Was dope.
Yeah, shout out to Snaps.
Spitting that shit. Anyway, you already know what it is, man. Bad Boy Blaze. Shout out to myself. Yeah. OOBLZ 00BLZ. Holla backwards. Peace.
Hey y'all can follow me at Keeping It Real with Mimi on all social media platforms, or you can go to Poppy's Bourbon. You know, Poppy's is popping.
Poppy's.
There we go, right there.
Don't even worry about it, show. I know it's gonna be too hard.
It's okay to remove.
Yeah, that motherfucker like.
You alright, nigga?
Are y'all taping this?
Are y'all taping this?
How many people watching?
Hello, world. Hope you guys are enjoying your human experience today. Tap in with me on Instagram. It's Autobots.
Autobots.
Find me on Autobots. You can find me on the TikTok.
Autobots.
You can find me on Facebook.
Autobots.
You can find me on Adult Swim.
Autobots.
On IMDb.
Autobots.
With the slow foot.
Autobots. With the
That's why I'm not screaming. Niggas had to scream what he was talking about first. Niggas had to make make sure what he was saying before we agreed to say it.
Naked with the motherfucker.
I wanted to introduce y'all to the dance, man.
in your butt, ho.
But it's
Whoa.
I'm trying to tell you.
But nigga with the homie.
Bro might be an android, I'm trying to tell you.
Girls are full of dildos.
Put niggas in the reverse hug.
Why? The asshole with the tampon? No,
this is stuff that you guys would do.
I don't live, nigga.
Things that you guys probably would do. I mean, because
Whoa.
But yeah, man, tap in with me, man. See you guys Saturday at the
See you guys Saturday. I just got it.
Got the nipples with the tassels.
Sonny said, that's amazing. A young man exposed his breast. That's
Shit. Wow. Oh man.
You saw that shit up there?
Hey, shout out to the Kraig Factors. Make you feel uncomfortable at the urinal. Autobots. Okay.
It's your turn now.
Hey, show bark on him, man. Go bark on him.
Oh shit.
Somebody talk with his mouth closed. Go ahead. I'm trapped.
My tongue is trapped.
Oh shit. Wow. Shit got wild. Shit got wild.
Your tongue is behind. Rusted balls.
His mouth is connected to his inner ass.
You got that shirt after watching Virtuosity.
Hey, so where can they find you?
Right, you gonna do a 9 route. We gonna give you a 9 route. You gonna do 9 route.
Yeah, we're at 9.
You gonna do 9 route.
We're at 9. Just go out there.
I get it, bro. You get a pass.
Hey, Kraig went swimming and held his breath for so long his nose stay like that.
Hey, so where can they find your show?
Let's go back to
You can find me, The Real DJ Show, on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Planet A Radio.
Why did you put your tail in? They got a tail pocket.
This nigga got cocoon pieces in it.
Man, let Master Spiller get it off, man.
No, shit.
You gotta bark louder.
You stupid. Yeah, man. Follow me on Planet A Radio on YouTube.
All right.
You reading subtitles?
Yes, yeah.
Where's your eyes at? Hey, that's you up there. That's you up there. He's like, this nigga look like, what the fuck is that? Nigga, that's you, nigga.
I can't read that. What is that? Go deep. Got a nigga. Some nigga on there look just like me on TV right now.
Nigga on TV look just like my ass. That's you.
Man, leave Garfield alone, man. Let him get this shit off.
He's trying. He's trying.
He's thinking about Odie.
He need a.
He's doing everything I'm doing.
Show need a black politician to help him out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, run around the room, come back to the mirror.
That nigga shirt tie-dye gunmetal.
You alright, brother. I get it.
Yo, the shrooms and the motherfucking tomatoes.
You already said he's saying
Are you at the stomach ache part, or are you past that?
How many stomachs ache when you hear that?
Everybody black. I'm cheering for him.
Nah, but yeah.
You got a piece of that candy stuck on your gums.
Oh, good looking.
That's gonna be there.
It's fun. That's fun. Yeah, make sure y'all follow me playing that radio on YouTube, man.
So he said that's gonna be there.
Hey, so if you go in the
here we go.
If you go down the slide head first, will you get stuck? Because I mean, your shoulders are skinny, but I mean,
well, he got big ass. Why you checking him out for physique? Why you checking him out for physique? He was grown ass.
They say you small up top, but yeah.
Why did you go down the slide?
You wanna change this nigga seat?
You in a position. He said, "Show, brother, I've been behind you for half a show today. And, I'm wondering how you slide down a pipe.
Yeah, slide down right behind you, mouth open.
Do you get stuck in the water?
Yeah, Autobots.
I'm just wondering, Show, in such a situation, who would help you out?
Autobots.
He said, "Meet me at the water park."
Autobots.
Catch me in the male shower.
Blaze is moving to Gotham City. I don't know.
Sinister villain at
There's a new boss in town.
How you imagine a nigga upside down in water? Where does that even come from, man?
You know where? Whose turn is it?
I wonder if you get stuck on a slide.
Off the backboard.
I didn't mean to do that to you, Otto. I want part of that, Otto.
What did you Inglorious Bastard say?
Okay.
We gotta go.
Oh, all right, man. Uncle Todd Comedy, IG, Facebook, Twitter. Check the album out. It's called I'm Out There. It's got Left Me in Pasadena. Blame the bartender. Saturday the 9th, the show is going down. I'm either going to be funny or I'm bombing. There is no in between. So come out and check us out, man. I'm Out There Nation. Shout out to I'm Out There Nation. I know you out there.
Yeah.
What you was gonna say, nigga?
This ain't trying to chloroform himself.
Otto gonna reach over your shoulder. I know what you're trying to do.
Che, but Quentin. Hey, man, Saturday we got the show. We got the show Saturday, man. Y'all pull up, man. We gonna have a good time. Tomorrow, Kai's Table, downtown LA. Come through for your, your grown and sexy, your pregame vibes. 8 to 11, 8 to 12. Come get a drink, come get some food, and then go hit the streets, man. I love everybody. No.
Oh,
Don't incorporate that. Leave mine, man. That's my whole section right here. That's mine.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dozy. Gonna Dewan be on YouTube. Follow my YouTube channel, InstanceNashRace.com, Hotepis.com. And yeah, and then the show Saturday, goddammit, come to that shit and type in the name of your favorite Kraig Factor in this motherfucker when you buy tickets.
Autobots?
Autobots?
No, it's just Auto, no bots.
Dewan or Snaps and Show and DJ Kung Fu.
Yeah. I'm hungry, Dewan. What's going on with the wings? And I'm hungry, Dewan. What's going on with the wings?
There gonna be some wings.
I don't know, Howard Hewitt. Nigga, tell me.
Damn, no.
You got your shit off?
Yeah, nigga.
All right, cool.
Autobots.
We're gonna play a commercial. Can we play a commercial or no? Yeah, we can. We'll play a commercial. Go ahead, real quick.
Los Angeles, I'll tell you, this is what you've been waiting for. Live at Club 402, Kraig Facts and the all-deaf digital all-stars will be roasting and doing stand-up comedy. There's 2 shows with limited seating. Please purchase all tickets at thekraigsmith.com. Los Angeles, I'll tell you, this is what you've been waiting for. Live at Club 402, Kraig Facts and the all-deaf digital all-stars will be roasting and doing stand-up comedy. There's 2 shows with limited seating. Please purchase all tickets at thekraigsmith.com.
We're back. That's been this episode of Kraig Facts. If I owe you something, get it from God. Go to the website, purchase the tickets. We'll see you guys on Saturday, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. God. Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah. I know you something. Get it from all of us.